Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, here is the skill, the highly regarded Devin the Dream Haney.
And so, my fellow Americans,
Bud Crawford is a fight fan, and he's a fight fan's fighter.
The Ennis Express is a runaway train.
Ain't no pressure when you built for this.
Man down, round one. The truth hurts.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the undefeated super flyweight from San Antonio, Texas, Jesse Bam Rodriguez!
The universally recognized undisputed lightweight champion of the world, Devin the Dream Haney!
Yo, what's up, man? Welcome back to another show, man. And I'm gonna be honest. One of the most exciting shows that I think we're gonna have tonight. We got a big weekend coming up in general. We got a huge weekend coming up. And so we gotta discuss everything that's going on, you know what I'm saying, as far as the sport of boxing goes this coming weekend. I'm excited for it. But as always, you know, we got to do things the right way over here. And let me make sure I shout out everybody who come through. And because we get started late, we dropped the link earlier around here. So I'm going to put the link in the chat for anybody who want to pull up. You feel me? And man, we're going to do this thing the right way tonight, man. We're going to do it the right way. First things first, man. Shout out to my sister in the building, man. Harlow Blonde is in the building. Y'all make sure y'all go sub to Harlow. Like I always tell you now, you better have thick skin when you go over there. But that's my sister. Shout out to Harlow, man. Doing a hell of a job with her show, her channel. Y'all make sure y'all go check it out, man. Much love and respect. I appreciate you pulling up, sis. We got my brother in the building, man. Straight out of Antigua. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to put too many people's name on blast, but hey, my brother Teach is in the building, man. Teach, I already know you're going to be in order tonight. And we're going to show you love. You know what it is, my brother. You already know. Shout out to my brother in the building, man. One of the great minds of the conspiracy show that we put on a regular basis. We got to figure out a way to do it a little better. We got to do it a little better. But my brother Cash is in the building, man. Salute to Cash, man. He going to be out of order tonight, but it's okay. I ain't got no problem with it. Shout out to my young brother, man. Let me make sure I rinse my brother up. We got Hot Rod in the building. Salute to Hot Rod, man. If y'all don't know, man, hey, one of the most passionate individuals that you can ever hear talk the sport of boxing, talk about anything. Hey, the brother come with passion. Now, he be out of order too, but at the same time, that's the young homie right there, man. A brilliant mind, you know what I'm saying? If you want to talk about betting on horses, those type of things, Hot Rod, I might need a tutorial on how to pick these horses out there. If I want to start betting, I ain't there yet. I ain't got there yet. Shout out to my sister in the building, man. Evelyn, I talk all smiles, man. Sister Evelyn, always coming through showing love, much love and respect, appreciation. Hey, y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Now hit the like button. Shout out to my sister Evelyn. Shout out to the Mr. Chairman in the building. Some of y'all call him Thomas Hill, but I refer to him as Mr. Chairman. That's how I like to talk to him. So shout out to the OG, man, Mr. Chairman in the building. Much love and respect, Mr. Chairman. Appreciate you pulling up. We got one of the great brothers in the building, man. My brother DP Rocker is in the building. Always coming through showing love. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Dub, you gonna be like you? Hey, we rocking for the people around here, man. Shout out to my brother, man. That's the homie right there, DP Rocker. Shout out to DP, man. Much love and respect, my brother. Shout out to No Evidence in the building. No Evidence, where you been? I ain't seen you I ain't seen you in a few days now. I ain't seen you. But at the same time, shout out to my brother. Once again, another brilliant boxing mind. When we talking in the damn chat, he got some shit for you. Now he gonna be talking crazy and he gonna be out of order. But at the same time, I ain't got no problem with it. Tonight, man, we got to talk about this. And I got my brother in the back, so I'm going to bring my brother up in 1 second. Give me 1 second, bro. So we have, in my personal opinion, one of the great fight weekends that we've had in a long time. Now, I've said this from the beginning. This could have been spread out, in my personal opinion, for a month of fights and gave individuals chances on undercards. But it is what it is. We getting all of this in 1 week. Or 1 weekend, in 3 days. You understand what I'm saying? You got Devin versus Ramirez. You got Ryan versus Rowley. You got Tio versus Arnold Barbosa. We got William Skull and Canelo kicking off Saturday. And then we got Monster Inoue. I don't even remember Monster. I'm going to remember it in a second. Give me a second. I'll remember his name in a second. A fantastic show. A fantastic weekend of boxing. I'm excited for it. Let me bring my brother up. And we're going to cook on this tonight, man. We're going to cook on this. Make sure y'all hit the like button like Mr. Chapman said. Like Harlow said as well. Hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? It don't cost you nothing. I got my brother in the building, man. One of the great boxing minds. And I got to let him get his bars off. You know what I'm saying? I know he's going to come with the fire. He's going to come with the heat. And we got my brother, Pay in Full, is in the building. Some know him as the Mr. Boxing Fanatics, but I know him as Pay. Pay, welcome to the show, my brother. Man, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. We ain't had a chance to chop it up.
I know, man. I was confused though. I'm like, I didn't know if you was talking about that platform or your platform and shit. I didn't know you was gonna be live, but I appreciate you tonight, bro. For real.
Man, you already know what it is, man. You already know what it is. So I want to get to this weekend and the fights coming up. So we'll start with tomorrow. We got the Fatal Fury card that's supposedly in time. Well, not supposedly. It's going to be in Times Square. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you good?
Doug.
Yo.
Man, I hope it's
Pay, can you hear me? Testing one. Pay, can you hear me? All right, y'all put a 1 in the chat. Can y'all hear me? Chat, put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Shout out to my brother Champ Side. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me right now, man. Paid, are you there?
Doug, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Okay, my brother, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened with that one. So, and I know my brother, he'll pull back up. I want to get into the fight card, though, this weekend. And some of the things I'm looking forward to, some of the things that I'm not looking forward to, just kind of breaking it all the way down. I love and hate that we have 3 of the top guys in the sport. When we talk about Devin, Ryan, and Tio, 3 of the, hold on, here we go. Let's see if we're gonna try this one more time. Pay, can you hear me?
Yeah, my bad. My internet was fucking up. But I was gonna say something, bro. I'm gonna send you an interview I want you to check out. I think that should segue into your you know what I'm saying, your conspiracy stuff on Tuesday.
Okay. Well,
I'm gonna text it to you in a little bit. But
yeah, hey, do that. And we'll definitely play. We gotta. The reason we didn't do the conspiracy show last night, I wanted to do it last night, but I got to figure a better way to do it because YouTube been striking the hell out of me as far as some of the videos and those type of things. So we got to be in order according to YouTube, and so we're gonna tune the show and tweak it to where they shouldn't be able to strike me. I don't think, but we working on those things. We working on them. But going back into this weekend now. Tomorrow, we have the Fatal Fury card in Times Square. I think this is a historic event as far as boxing goes because of the venue, the location, as well as having 3 of what I would consider 3 of the top guys in the sport all on the same card, but they're not fighting each other. They're not fighting each other, but you do have those three guys on the card, as well as a Rolly Romero, a Arnold Barboza, a champion in his own right. Rolly Romero, former champion. Jose Ramirez, a unified champion. So it ain't like these guys got easy fights or anything like that. But I want to start with the breakdown of the fights and how you think they play out. Do you want me to go first, or you want to go first as far as that card goes? All right, Paige, on mute.
My bad. I'm gonna have you go ahead. Then I'm gonna go after you, bro. All
right. So we starting with, and we'll do things the right way. Starting with Arnold Barboza and Teofimo Lopez. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I hope Arnold Barboza stop Teofimo Lopez. I hope he stop him. I don't think it's happening though. I think that Arnold Barboza, if he isn't looking to fight at mid-range, if he's looking to be first like he likes to be a lot of times, if he's looking to put pressure on, he might. I don't think he gets stopped. I ain't gonna say he gets stopped, but he's gonna be getting hit with counter after counter after counter if he comes with that aggression and that emotion in that fight. I think that Arnold Barboza has to be smart in the fight that he fights against Teofimo Lopez to even have a chance. I think Teo's athleticism is going to be too much. I think that Teo is going to feel comfortable fighting off the back foot when Arnold Barboza is trying to apply pressure. My whole thing is if I know that Teofimo struggles being first, if I know that, I don't know how Arnold Barboza and his team wouldn't know that. And we got my brother, man, straight out of New Zealand. You understand what I'm saying? We're a worldwide show. Straight out of New Zealand. Fight Sports Talk is in the building. Salute to my brother Fight, man. Fight, real quick. I'm going to finish this point up. And then I'll come to you, then we'll go to Paige. As far as Teofimo and Arnold Barboza go, I just feel like that, and maybe I'm wrong, but I think that Arnold Barboza is going to be a tad bit too emotional. He's going to, like we saw with Conor Benn, right? Winging shots, kind of off balance, getting countered, getting clipped a lot in that fight. I don't think he's going to be that reckless, but I do think emotions will get the better of him, wanting to press forward. And when he starts to press forward like that, I think that Teo's going to have his opportunity to counter. And anytime Teo has that opportunity to shoot those counter shots, that's when he's most effective. I like Teo in this fight, but I will say I am rooting for Arnold Barboza. Fight, welcome to the show. Give me opening statements and break that fight down for me if you don't mind.
Yeah, thank you, Dub. As always, it's great to be on. You're one of my favorite shows to be on. And yeah, I definitely see what you're saying. Barboza definitely doesn't like Teo, and a lot of guys don't like Teo and his dad. But to be 100% honest, I'm kind of getting different vibes than you. To be honest, I'm actually a little bit more concerned Teo's going to fight emotional, because I see a lot of similarities between this fight and how Teo was acting leading up to the Kambosos fight, where he went beyond what he normally does to try and intimidate Kambosos, and it didn't work. And in the end, he just fought emotional, and it was Kambosos who picked him apart. And that was a fair decision. And Barboza, I agree, he's not going to be beating Teo based on skill, because Teo's just a superior athlete. And he's, the way to beat Teo is to outbox him, and Barboza's not as slick as somebody like Jermaine Ortiz. So I do see what you're saying. If Barboza does meet Teo in the center of the ring, Teo typically likes those fights. Although, if we go back to the Nakatani fight, that was one fight before he became world champion, and he was very sloppy in that fight. He was getting hit by Nakatani's right hand repeatedly. So if Teo fights controlled, I think he wins this fight pretty handily. If he doesn't, and we see the angry, over-emotional guy, I think this is going to be a real tough fight for him. But either way, I'm picking him to win. I have a feeling it's going to be closer and more competitive than it should be.
I ain't mad at it. Real quick, let me bring my brother in the building, man. Straight out of Antigua. Correct me if I'm wrong. We got my brother teaching the building. Once again, another brilliant boxing mind. Hey, I always got to tell y'all, man, blessed and highly favored to have individuals like y'all as far as y'all boxing mind go. Teach, welcome to the show, my brother. Give me your breakdown of Arnold Barboza and Teofimo Lopez.
Salute to the panel, man.
Yes, sir.
So, I mean, initially, I wanted Barboza to win because of the way Teo's been acting, right?
Like
He's been acting weird.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
And so, for the past couple days or weeks, I guess, Teo kind of grew on me. So now I want him to win.
What did he do to grow on you?
Because the way he sold the press conferences, the way he sold the fight, he's been funny throughout this fall. So, especially the last conference where Bill Haney was on stage with him. I thought Teo was pretty funny. But
go ahead.
But anyways, Barboza, he's never impressed me. His boxing has never impressed me. And I don't think that he's on that level, like on the level of a Teo, on the level of a Devin, and and so on. But I mean, he deserved this. He deserved the title shot because he's been in position for a long time. I have Teo winning this fight, just because of Teo's overall skills. I just think he's a better boxer. We'll see if he improves, his come forward style, come tomorrow. What Barboza likes to do is he likes to wait and counter, and we'll see how Teo, handles that. The last fight, well, I was at the arena when Devin fought Ryan.
Hold on. We ain't got that far yet.
No. I'm still on Barboza.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so I was in the arena when Devin fought Ryan, but in that fight, Barboza fought a dude from Australia, I believe. And I mean, I watched this Australian guy just beat Barboza. I don't know how Barboza won that fight, but that fight was just given to Barboza. So I got Teo winning this fight.
I ain't mad at it. Real quick, man, y'all make sure y'all go sub to Fight Sports, man. Y'all make sure y'all go sub to my sister 2 Cent. We bring his 2 Cent in here now. Make sure y'all go sub to their channels, man. They doing great work over there. So if you love boxing, man, show these brothers love, man. And my sister, I say that respectfully. I got my sister in the building. 2 Cent Boxing is in the building. 2 Cent and I say this respectfully, you know what I'm saying? And I'm probably out of order for saying it, but 2 Cent, give me your 2 Cent on on Arnold Barboza and Teofimo Lopez, sis.
I think Teo gonna win the fight. You just never know with Teo. I haven't even really thought about that fight because you just don't even know which Teo you gonna get. So he seemed pretty focused this fight. I know he been doing all the antics and stuff to try to sell the fight, but I think he's gonna be able to pull it off.
What's the keys to victory for both fighters?
The keys to victory? I just said I don't know. I haven't really even thought about that fight, but shit, Teo just gonna have to be focused. If Barboza can move and box, then he'll be able to outbox Teo and give Teo trouble because Teo have issues with those type of fighters.
I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad. We got my brother Big Dog Willie in the building as well. Big Dog, welcome to the show. Same question, man. How would you break that fight down between Teo and Ryan? I said Teo and Ryan. Excuse me, Teo and Barboza.
I think Teo, if he's halfway decent.
Big Dog, your mic raggedy, man. It's raggedy.
Okay, then I'll come back because I'm driving right now, so I'll come back later.
Okay, that's cool.
Let me go ahead then.
Go ahead.
So yeah, I think I agree with what Tucson said, and a lot of other y'all said, bro. I just think that if Barbosa's smart, he'll make Tio come to him, and y'all make Tio come forward. But I think Tio gonna come out swinging, like throwing bombs, like he did. I hope he don't do what he did against Kambosos, fighting off emotion. So I do got him winning the fight though. So, but that should be a good fight though.
You got it by stoppage or by decision?
I got it by decision.
Okay, I ain't mad at it. I think.
Yeah, I would.
Go ahead. Go ahead, fight.
Yeah, just one thing I could add to what Pate said. I did have Tio by stoppage at first because I liked the way that he was confident and he seemed happy, whereas he just seemed demotivated at Top Rank. But again, after all of these red flags he's giving, like Barbosa, I don't think Barbosa's fast enough to beat Tio. But because Tio, even though he's not the puncher he was at lightweight, he's still pretty fast. And Barbosa, he's decent, but he's not that fast. Whereas Kambosos, I didn't pick Kambosos to beat Tio, but going into it, because of how defensive he was against Lee Selby and Mickey Bay, you could see him doing what he did. Like,
hold on, you said you picked Kambosos to beat Tio?
No. I didn't pick Kambosos to win.
Didn't.
I thought Tio was going to win, but I was just saying I saw before that fight I saw Kambosos beat Lee Selby by boxing on the back foot and just evading pretty much all of the big shots Lee Selby was throwing. And I thought, well, if he can do that against Tio, maybe he could make this interesting. Now, in the end, he did that for 12 rounds. So I don't think Barbosa's fast enough to do that against Tio. But again, Tio better have his head on straight.
How good, in y'all opinion, before we move to the next fight, how good is Arnold Barbosa? I understand he beat Jose Ramirez. And I didn't even pick him. I thought that he would lose that fight. Me personally, I did. Against Jack Catterall, I thought Jack Catterall was the better boxer. But he went out and I still think to this day that Jack Catterall beat Josh Taylor. But we watched Arnold Barbosa go in there and put hands on Catterall as well. How good do y'all think? Is he an A-level fighter?
No, he's definitely not A-level. I'd say B- or B.
B-.
Yeah.
I'm asking this about all the opponents as far as because I think we would all say Tio is an A-level fighter. I think we would all agree on that. Teach 2 cent paid. How good is Arnold Barbosa?
Say that one more time, Doug.
How good is Arnold Barbosa?
I give him by like
definitely not as good as he used to be.
What fight told you this is?
Which fight told me that? That's a good question. How old is Barbosa?
I believe he's 29, 30, somewhere in there. I could be wrong, but I think he about to hit that 30 mark.
Let me check.
Yeah, look it up. I would say he a B- fighter probably. And how long has he been at the weight class?
Shit. Okay, I'm out of order. He's 33. He's 33 years old. The man he hadn't been fighting at 40 since before. He fought at 47 at one point in time. So I don't know how long I can't give you a time frame on how long he's been fighting at 40, but the man ain't never fought at 35. So I say that respectfully.
Yeah. And Dub, if I could just say one thing now, I say this is I was a massive fan of Teofimo Lopez. I'm still a fan, but the guy's just so frustrating to deal with. I don't know if he is an A-level fighter, to be honest. Now, that may seem crazy, but I don't know if you can be an A-level fighter when you're one-dimensional.
When you say one-dimensional, what do you mean? What's his dimension?
His dimension is, okay, he's got good boxing skills. He can box in the ring with you. He can box really good on the back foot, but his front foot game, Teofimo may be the biggest, the most high-profile fighter who cannot cut off the ring. Like, I agree. Jermaine Ortiz, Sandor Martin, they both ran from him like they were running from the cops, but he never once trapped them in the corner. Like, he was just going forward, swinging wild the whole time, no pivotal footwork to try and cut them off. It was just one-dimensional aggression. So I don't know if you can be an A-level fighter and do that.
I thought he lost both of those fights. Me personally, I thought he lost those fights, but people told me differently. But
I thought he beat. I thought he lost to Ortiz, and I lost money on that fight. But I thought he beat Sandor Martin. I think Martin was way too negative, but nevertheless, at least one of those knockdowns was a complete trip. But so it shouldn't have been called a knockdown. But as a world championship fighter, as an A-level fighter, you shouldn't be falling over like that.
I ain't mad at it. We got my brother HLD in the building. HLD, welcome to the show, my brother. Break the fight down. I know you're a huge Teofimo fan. You know what I'm saying? Break down how you see the fight happening between Teo and Arnold Barboza. And anything else you want to speak on real quick. Go ahead, my brother.
Hey, what's going on, Dub? Everybody on the panel. Yo, man, thank you for having me on. First time, I think, right?
I think it's the second. I think it's the second time.
Second time? Good, man. Hey, everybody on the panel, how we doing? What we got about Barboza? He's 33 years old. He's been fighting at 140 his entire career. He's earned his spot. I mean, in this past year, he's earned his spot, and you got to give that to the man. But you're gonna end up finding out how slow he is. He's gonna look like a Regis Prograis out there when Haney boxed him. He's gonna look like a snail stuck in mud. Teal's gonna be too athletic, too fast for him. I don't see much out of the fight except that it should probably go into the late rounds. I could see a stoppage, a late stoppage in the fight. But I don't expect it to be unless he's gonna run. You guys talking about Ortiz and Sandor Martin beat Teo? maybe at a Boston Marathon, but not at a boxing match. So unless he does that, which I doubt he's gonna do, I think we're gonna see a good competitive fight until it lasts. That's as much as I can really say about it. I don't think there's much that Barboza is going to bring to the table that Teo has not already seen in his life with the best resume in that 140 division, period. So I don't see Barboza bringing anything new. He's going to look slow and old compared to Teo. And that's what you're going to see. I think Teo might steal the show tomorrow.
Amazing. Anybody got anything on that fight? Anything else on that fight from anybody?
I mean, if you're going to rank it, whatever you rank Teo, you just got to put Barboza like a tier below him. So if you rank him an A, Barboza is a B.
Okay. All right.
He's good at fundamentals. Let me say that really. He is good in fundamentals. Barboza's solid fundamentally. It's not like he doesn't know how to box, but he's not bringing anything else to the table that's going to push him, to separate himself versus an A fighter like Teo. He just you need something more, and he doesn't have that.
Amazing. So, and I gotta ask this question. I have to ask this question. As far as Teo going and what he's doing, as far as his antics, selling the fight, does anybody think that? I don't think it really is going to hinder him. I think he's kind of fell into that role of, hey, I'm promoting this shit, man. Any fight I'm in, I'm doing what I got to do to promote the fight. And hey, shout out to him because a lot of these promoters, they ain't worth a damn anyway. So sometimes it's up to the fighters to go and promote what they got going on. Did anybody think that the promotion has taken, what's the word I want to use, a tad bit more, or has gotten into his mind more than the actual fight and being focused on the fight?
I think all the fighters have. I'm sorry.
No, you go, bro. I'll go next.
I think all the fighters have been focused, really, and they're getting paid guaranteed money. So it's not like they need to sell the fight. That's why a lot of people talk about Rolly. Oh, he seems somber. No, he doesn't have to sell the fight. He's getting paid his biggest check ever without having to do his antics to sell a fight so that he could get paid on pay-per-view. So these guys are pretty much on the chill side with that and focused. Tio's the only one who is trying to grab the spotlight and take it to the next level. And I think Turkey's really appreciating that. Along with the other promoters, when they talk about Tio, they like him a lot because they know that he's gonna do what he's got to do to promote a fight. And so I think, like what you said, Rubbed Upside, he fell into that role, but it's because that's the role that he wants, and he's finally getting that opportunity.
I ain't mad at it. Go ahead, fight.
Yeah, I would just repeat what I said when I first came on. Like, he's definitely promoting the fight, but I wonder if he's having too much fun promoting it, and he's not doing what he should be doing, which is staying focused. Because, I mean, for those who didn't see it, Turki Al-Sheikh tweeted a photo of him having, I think it was taking a photo with Dana White and his dad, and he said, "Get back into the gym." Now, so to comment on what you said, HLD, I don't know if maybe Turkey's starting to get frustrated with Tio like Bob Arum did. I mean, Bob Arum was having lots of problems with Tio, and I saw an interview where Tio said it was down to Top Rank being against him, and that's one of the things with Tio. It's never what he does, it's always about how everybody else is against him. So he's definitely promoting the fight, wearing a different outfit every time he's in front of the camera, so I'm sure he's enjoying it. But these other guys, Devin looks focused, and again, I got plenty of criticisms of Haney, but one thing is that when it comes to fighting, he does seem pretty focused. Ryan, he's all over the place like he always is, but he's got a layup in front of him. Like, he's not losing this fight. Bill Haney's the one who's trying to promote it for his son, and he's doing a pretty good job. I just hope Devin stays focused for the fight.
I'm gonna let you get to that. And that's the next fight we're gonna talk about. But real quick, I gotta bring my brother in the building, man. And like I told you, if you're trying to bet on horse races, any of those type of things, man, my brother, hey, he doing that. He making a living off of it right now. I say that respectfully. Shout out to the young brother Hot Rod in the building, man. Hot Rod, welcome to the show, man. When it comes down to Tio and Arnold Barbosa, man, how you break that fight down?
Yo, what's good? You can hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You crispy.
Okay, the way I see that fight is it's all based on Tio. Barbosa, he a good fighter, good contender, I don't think he's world class. I don't think he's elite. I don't think he's in the 1 percentile of the elite. So what I mean by it's all on Tio, as Tio learn to adjust. If my nigga has learned to adjust against that style of a boxer, it's gonna be an easy win, in my opinion. It's gonna be an easy win, whether if it goes 12 or he catches him and he puts him to sleep. Now, the only way I see this being a good fight is if Tio hasn't learned to adjust. And if Tio hasn't learned to adjust, he's not what I think he is. Because this would be another fighter that you struggle against as a boxer. You know what I'm saying? It's all about adjustments. I don't give a fuck what the head coach got to say. It's all about the fighter. The coach can only tell you so much. It's up to you to make the adjustments in the ring.
Facts.
Can you adjust? And if he can adjust to this slick style of a boxer, I think it's an easy win. I really do. I don't think Barbosa is the elite, but Barbosa can make it a rough night if Tio hasn't learned to adjust. So I'm really interested in this fight to see, has Tio learned to adjust? What have you learned from when you fought Sandor Martin? What have you learned? We're going to find out tomorrow. But I think Barbosa, he ain't going to lay down. but I'm gonna keep repeating it. I don't think he's elite, but he's a good boxer. He can give Tio a run for his money. It's just all up to Tio, in my opinion. It's all up to Tio. If he has learned to adjust, it's gonna be an easy win. But if he didn't learn anything, it's gonna be probably an ugly fight because he's gonna be waiting. He's gonna follow the man. He's not gonna be able to cut the ring off. It's just gonna be an ugly fight if Tio hasn't learned to adjust. If he learned to adjust, this should be an easy win. Whether if it goes decision or he catches him and put him to sleep, it should be an easy win.
I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at that. Anybody else got anything on that fight right there before we move to the next fight?
Yeah, I gotta say, so initially, I think Tio was being a bit too, outgoing in those sit downs, right? Like he was doing way too much. So I didn't like that aspect of it. But later on, during the other conferences, like the open workout and what just recently happened yesterday, like that's when he was like really selling the fight. So that part of it, like I do appreciate. Which I spoke about earlier. And I gotta say though, Tio, I went to that open workout and Tio and Barbosa, they had the loudest cheers in that room. So they're gonna have fans. They're gonna have a lot of fans, out there supporting those two guys.
So real quick, I gotta say, and the reason I think, in my personal opinion, this is the most fun fight that we're gonna watch. I think it's real smoke there. When it comes to Devin and Jose Ramirez, there ain't no real smoke there. They're respectful of each other, whatever. When it comes to Ryan and Rolly, whatever.
Yeah. I think
in this situation, as far as Arnold Barbosa and Tio go, I think first off, I think it's real smoke there. The second thing is that I think Tio know that this man coming. Like when it come to Rolly, when it come to, and we're going to talk about those two fights next, but I think, man, it's a different type of energy that Barbosa is bringing versus some of the other challengers. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that, he understand that. Go ahead, say it again.
Doug, did you get that?
Hold on, let me check. I'm checking now. Yeah, I got you.
All right, bet.
We'll definitely make that happen.
So yeah,
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I just wanted to say. So Ryan was getting a little bit of cheers, like only because of the stuff that was going on between him and Haney. But like the real, like for me, the energy that I felt when I was there is like the Spanish, they just showed up for Tio and Barbosa.
Yeah. So, and I'm gonna ask the question now. I'll pass it around real quick, then we'll get to the next fight. Like you just said, and Teach, let me know. Well, you ain't gotta let me know anything. You in New York?
Yeah.
So you had the opportunity to go to the weigh-ins, those type of things, right?
I just went to the open workout. That's it.
Okay, the open. But you felt the Spanish people were out there for not necessarily not Ryan, Rolly. They were there for Barbosa and Tio.
Yep.
Amazing.
Exactly.
Hey, I ain't mad at it. I want to ask this. The next topic.
You there, boss? Oh, okay.
What's the best? Say it again.
Your shit was going in and out, Doug.
Yeah, somebody's got. I don't know if it's U-Dub or someone else.
Am I breaking up?
Yeah, it kind of sounds like you're outside, and then it goes out. I think. I don't know if it's U-Dub.
Hold on. We'll do things the right way.
Bro, you good.
You're good right now, yeah.
So y'all can hear me now. Y'all, I'm good now though. I'm crispy.
Yeah. Crispy, loud and clear.
I'm crispy. So, what's the best fight on this card? Well, we'll ask that last. Shout out to my brother D Ray in the building, man, the big homie. You know what I'm saying? D-Ray, give me your opening statements real quick, but we get into this next card right here. But anything you got on Teofimo Lopez and Arnold Barbosa, and then your opening statements as always. You know, you the big homie, so go ahead.
Salute, Dub. Salute, panel. Salute, chat. Subscribers. And, of course, the Junior Dub. Hey, bro, I'm ready for it. And I didn't know Barbosa is undefeated, bro.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? Hey, for me, T.O.'s on upset alert. He got time to play video games, though, so he ain't worrying about it.
All right, so look, getting to the next fight, Devin Haney versus Jose Ramirez. Devin Haney, undisputed champion at 35, the WBC champion at one point in time at 40. Jose Ramirez unifying the division, not the entire division, but being the unified champion at 40. They're fighting at a catchweight of, okay. They fighting at a catchweight of 144. I don't like it, me personally. Man, damn these catchweights. Me personally. That's my opinion. But nobody don't care about my opinion anyways. I think this is a great fight. I think for Devin to come back after the whooping that he took against Ryan Garcia, I know some of y'all on the panel gonna tell me Osterine didn't mean nothing, whatever. After the beating that he took, I think this is a dangerous fight for him. Jose Ramirez, a great left hook, you know what I'm saying? A pressure fighter. Slow-footed, though. Slow-footed. I picked Devin Haney to win this fight easily. I think he outboxes Jose Ramirez. I don't think the pressure gets to him. I don't have a stoppage. I ain't gonna lie to you. He may hurt Jose Ramirez, but at the same time, I don't think he gets hurt in this fight. I think he makes this easy work. I got Devin 10 rounds to 2, something like that. 9-3.
Damn, he went out.
Oh, he did, huh?
Yeah, like completely off stage.
Yeah, he went out.
We'll give him a minute. He'll be back. There he is, I think, right?
Dub, you stealing somebody's Wi-Fi?
Nah, they ain't got nothing to do with Wi-Fi. I had my mic. I mean, not my mic. Excuse me. My mouse. I got. Anyway, this is a whole nother story. I ain't finna get into all that. But I think that Devin makes this easy work and wins this fight. Like I said, 10 rounds to 2, 9-3. Going to Pay, going to Teach, going to HLD, Hot Rod, D&D Ray. How y'all see this fight playing out?
Shit, I pretty much got it the same way. I think I got Devin pretty much. I don't see no stoppage coming in that fight. If it do, it'd be a surprise. But yeah, I got Devin watching Ramirez. I think he just. I think it's just like I think he just got too much footwork, the jab. If he can keep him on the end of his jab and not get into no slugfest with him, I think it should be easy. Shit, probably even 12-0, to be honest. But I give Ramirez a puncher's chance.
I will say, when you say a puncher's chance, I'm gonna just be honest. We need to see what Devin Chan look like. We need to see how he gonna respond to taking shots.
I agree.
And that's why I think this is I think it's easy work for him because, you know, we all know, and we say this so much, but styles make fights. Yeah. And Jose Ramirez's style is all wrong for Devin.
Yeah,
it's all
tailor-made.
Wrong. It's a tailor-made fight, but Jose Ramirez is cracking. Yeah. And now that if you listen to the interviews, Jose Ramirez tell you, cutting to 40, you know what I'm saying, it was tough. So now with them 4 extra pounds, not feeling nearly as drained as he felt at certain times, who knows what kind of punch he's gonna pack? You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward to seeing Devin get hit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I want to see how he hold up in that fight as well. And I heard Shane Mosley is the new head trainer.
He is.
He not the head trainer, but he has been. Him and Devin. Devin been at Big Bear working with Shane Mosley. According, if y'all listen to, shout out to Mill City Boxing.
Yeah, that's where
when
I got
they
it
did,
from.
yeah, when they did the interview with Shane, he more or less said, you know, and Devin talked about it as well on his Ring Magazine interview, that, you know, more or less working on not necessarily how to be more powerful, but throwing your punches correctly, the mechanics of your punching. And so I don't know if it take effect in this fight. You don't just fix shit in one camp, in my personal opinion. But at the same time, love to see if it translates or if it doesn't. Love to see all of that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited for this fight. I like this fight a lot.
Yeah, that's why I said I just want to see how I want to see how he hold up to his punch resistance. I want to see that. And I want to see if he really back to himself, or did that Ryan fight take a toll on him for real? But like I said, it's a great matchup, man. It's a great comeback fight. Like I said, Ramirez is not just no slouch. He a live dog. So.
And we have to say this. As always, I'm a huge fan of Devin Haney. Fuck Bill Haney though. Fuck Bill. Teach HLD. Well, I think it's on Teach near HLD. Teach, what you got on this fight? Then we go into HLD.
Jose Ramirez, man, former unified champion at 140. Got to give him that respect. I think him and Devin Haney's in the same boat pretty much. Jose, you know, has been active but hasn't been looking that good as recently. And Devin Haney, year layoff. Is it a year? Yeah, like a year layoff.
Yeah. It's not quite. 420 was the year, so a year and some change.
So it's like a year layoff, and, you know, coming off of, you know, not looking so good against Ryan Garcia. So both guys pretty much have something to prove. And I think both guys are going to come to fight. I mean, I expect Devin Haney to win. You know, I think he's going to outbox Jose. I mean, you got youth, right? Youth. I don't know. How old is Jose? In his 30s, right?
He's 32. He's 32.
Yeah. So Dev, you know, got the youth right there. What I would say, though, you know, at the open workout, the person who impressed me the most was Jose Ramirez. And the reason why I say that is because, I mean, he was punching, man. I don't know if he usually punches the mitts like that, but his punches, you could just hear it echo throughout the center. And his was the only ones doing that. So I don't know if he was using, you know, the same force that he always uses or what, but yeah, he was punching. So he looks to be in shape. And, you know, Devin just has to be careful of the power. So we'll see how it goes. But I got Devin winning, though.
I look forward to seeing if Devin fights that same game style. And I always say, one of the things I dislike about Devin, and y'all know I'm a fan, you want to be too impressive. Stop walking forward. You ain't got to walk to these guys, man. You ain't got to walk to them, but I digress. HLD, give me a breakdown on this fight, how you see it playing out, and anything else you want to talk about as far as this fight goes.
I think this is the mythical fight of the night. Like I don't know who really is gonna take the win right here with this fight, because there's a lot of what ifs. You know, Ramirez he's a young fighter at 32, but he fights like a 40-year-old fighter as of late. Like his legs are shot, and I don't know if it's because he's been cutting weight for so long at that 140 division.
He did say that them 4 pounds going to help him. He said,
it should. I mean, it should help. I mean, but you know, then on the Devin Haney side, why are we still talking about trying to fix power and all that bullshit? Like, dude, you're not a power puncher. Be a boxer. Clean up the act of what you did wrong in your last fight. Why are you bringing in Shane Mosley to help you hit hard and all that? That shouldn't be your focus. That should have been his focus. And that worries me that they're still trying to impress that I can punch. My man, you haven't knocked anybody out in 6 years. Let that shit go and just conform to what you are at your best of what you are, which is a boxer.
Was Moran 6 years ago? Was it that long? God.
Yeah.
I gotta agree. Yeah, definitely. I don't understand why they went and got Shane Mosley. Like Devin and Shane's style don't even go together.
It's not.
But it's not about style. And the reason I say that, and shout out to Shane Mosley, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but one of the pound for pound punchers in the sport of boxing.
Absolutely. But he was gifted.
But the thing is, and this is why I asked the question, and I kind of had this conversation a few minutes ago, but we'll have it again. It's not necessarily about the punching power, but about understanding how to punch. You know what I'm saying? The mechanics of punching. And I do agree. I agree 100%. When you get clipped with some shit, you're going to revert right back to what you know. You're not thinking about the mechanic. You're not thinking about none of that. You know what I'm saying? But now that Devin is 26 now, I believe 25, 26, somewhere in there. Bro, you got to fix your flaws. And if punching is one of your, if your mechanics is a flaw, you need to fix it. So it's not so much about the style that they fight, in my opinion. I think it's more about, like I said, the mechanics of the sport. And I don't think that you fix it in one camp, but at the same time, I do think that you can always work on something. And this is Devin working on something. That's one of his weaknesses in his game, his mechanics. I think this is him trying to work on it. So I ain't got no problem with it.
I just think it's a dangerous time to be messing around with that right now, because we don't know what that chin is going to hold up. I don't know how nervous this kid is going to be in the ring. The post-traumatic stress disorder is real. He got blasted, and he's going to be thinking if anything that touches him is going to crack him like an egg. And so he needs to focus.
Hold on, but the problem is, hold on, real quick. The problem is, and I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying. The problem is that you're speaking on something that has nothing to do with mechanics. I'm talking about the mechanics and the weaknesses in his game. You're saying, and I do think that, like I said from the beginning, I need to see him get touched. I want to see how he react to that. You know what I mean?
But for him to land, that means he's got to be in the line of fire. And you don't want to play that. You don't want that with Ramirez. Ramirez can knock him out.
All right.
Ramirez can knock him out if he stays silly in the line of fire with that old shot dude that we see. Ramirez could hurt him.
This man got up from every time Ryan Garcia, and I think Ryan Garcia cracking way more than Ramirez is. I think this man got up every time. He got up every time.
Yes, but
so at the same time, so I understand. Go ahead.
I'm just saying you every time that he got knocked down, there's a little bit of something that was taken away from him. He's not the same fighter as when he walked in with Ryan Garcia. He is now a lesser man after that fight, and so you don't want to keep on. You don't want to keep on. Let me see how long I can keep on getting up, because eventually you're not going to.
All right.
I gotta be honest though. I gotta be honest, Devin.
Go ahead, Pay. Finish your point, and then I got two other brothers I gotta bring in here. I gotta get Hot Rod. I gotta get D-Ray. Go ahead. Finish your point.
Yeah, that's all I was saying. That's all I was pretty much saying. I was pretty much just saying, like, I ain't gonna sleep on Devin Power. Devin got a little thump to his punches, bro, because he definitely caught Ryan. But I'm more impressed with Devin physique. I'm like, bro, like, dog. That nigga cut up like a boxer, like, man,
like a bag, like a bag, some bad
man,
dope
I was
out
gonna
there.
say that, but I couldn't say. I ain't know if I ain't want to say it on your panel, but yeah, that nigga cut up. I'm like, man, what the fuck? That nigga look hella different.
Hey, you know my brother. Shout out to my brother Cash. He gonna blame Victor Conte for that one now. Shout out to my brother. That's my brother though.
Testosterone, a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. Testosterone, a motherfucker.
All right, let me do things the right way, man. Hot Rod, we coming to you, and I got my brother. First things first. Shout out to the OG, man. The master of ceremonies is in the building. Make sure y'all show my brother Crush love. Hey, coffee and donuts in the morning. He will be live this morning, man. So y'all make sure y'all show the brother love, man, because he be cooking over there. We got my brother Fly Frequent in the building. Frequent Flyer. I hope I said it right. I apologize if I disrespected you, brother.
Yeah, all of it right, bro. It's cool.
Okay. It ain't no disrespect whatsoever. We coming to both of y'all in a second. Let me get Hot Rod in here. Let me get D-Ray. Then we going to Crush. Then Frequent. Hot Rod, what you got on this fight, man? Devin and Jose Ramirez.
I ain't even gonna lie to you, OG. I'm not watching this bullshit. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. I'm only watching Ryan Rowley and Tio and Barbosa. I'm not watching this shit.
Why you not watching it? Why not? Why not?
Bro, it's a bullshit fight. The fight's supposed to be at 147.
Agreed.
This nigga want to pull some gay shit. Oh, 144. I don't got time for that weird shit, homie.
You said 147, bro.
I'm not watching that shit.
Devin said 44. Devin said 44.
I'm not fucking with that fight, OG. Like in one breath, y'all saying it's a good fight, but then y'all saying Haney gonna win easy. Why would I want to watch that? He's supposed to win. I'm cool. I'm not watching that fight. I'm not watching that shit, OG.
I ain't mad at you.
Hey, how much is that? How much is that fight?
If you buy both fights, Canelo's and tomorrow's is $90.
I'm not paying for that.
How much for one of the cards though?
It's $59.99 if you buy one, but if you buy both, $90.
Amazing. D-Ray.
I'm not buying Canelo shit. Fuck that nigga.
D-Ray, OG.
Yeah.
Once again, straight out of Omaha, Nebraska. Devin Haney, Jose Ramirez, how you see this fight happening?
Hey man, I think it's gonna be a good fight, but I do think that Devin's gonna probably get the look the best out of all of the guys with the time off, with the training. I just think, bro, that like when you said one training camp, I think a normal training camp can be up to like 12 weeks or something like that. And for me, I think Devin had like 12 months to be able to get it together. His focus and determination and, to work on his techniques and his fundamentals. And I think Shane, hey man, and I think Shane is a good person for him to be able to talk to, because in most of their fights, both of them have had faster feet and hands than their opponents. So I think the Shane, man, I don't know who got that echo going, bro, but I think Shane.
I think it's the soundtrack. I think the soundtrack is too loud.
I turned it down. My bad. Is the soundtrack too loud? That ain't what it is. But we were hearing something else. But I turned it down. You could tell me this. I ain't mad at it.
Probably going. That was probably my shit. I tried to connect to a device.
Yeah. Go ahead, OG.
Yeah. Hey, Dub. But now one thing that you said surprised me, bro. And I'm not saying you're wrong, but I don't know if I heard you say it before. But you said Devin took a beating.
He did.
I think, I mean, I just think that's, big time. If Devin seen it like that, and he definitely don't want it to happen again, because he can already see how people, the public, led by the casual fans, have sided with the cheater, bro. And they made the guy that tried to be professional, hit the weight, go in clean, get up. They want him to be the bad guy.
Because
I just don't understand, bro. Hey, man, come on, bro. You have no chance, man. Why you gotta, man, look, bro. See, that's how you know you wrong, bro. Because I'm just sitting up here talking, But the other thing I want to say, you know, so you can get your chance, is I love Teach being able to be, you know, around the atmosphere and you know, the feeling, bro, is, you know, the anticipation for a big fight like that, you know, a big event. And man, nothing in sports probably beats that. So, you know, I just you know, hope that the fight captures the city and you know, we can get some new casual fans, you know, to help grow the sport, man. But see, the thing I kind of think though with the seats is I don't know, you know, like the guys are popular and they good, they champions, but you know, would it be as big if they were selling seats? I just don't know, bro. But anyway, man, go ahead, man. Thank you.
I ain't mad at it. We got the OG. Hey, the master of ceremonies is in the building. Crush the legend. That's what some people call him. Crush, what's your thoughts on Devin Haney versus Jose Ramirez? Crush, you there? Can y'all hear him? Is it me?
No, he ain't responding. Crush, what's up, Crush?
OG, master of ceremonies. Are you in the building? Okay, we coming back to you, OG. We coming back to you. Frequent. Same question. Devin Jose Ramirez, man. What's your thoughts on that fight?
Man, I gotta think that Devin gonna win, but you know, we all waiting to see, you know, how Devin gonna be in his first showing since, you know, the debacle. But thinking about Shane Mosley. Shane Mosley, when I think of Shane Mosley, the first thing
now Ramirez, just like anybody else, is relying on the power and going for all. He's the sucker for the left hook. That can be a bad plan for Ramirez because when you're constantly putting that on somebody and it's coming down on them, they're going to find a way to prepare for that. So
I think his audio messed up.
Yeah, he didn't know. He didn't know that. He's been talking for a minute. He couldn't hear that Teach was talking.
No, that's why I was. OG, real quick.
Crush out here been in space and time. He was at two places at once.
Hey, Crush, you came in, but Frequent was in the middle of a breakdown. I don't know if you behind. I don't know exactly.
But when you everybody got to come on, you got to go out and come back in then.
Yeah, go out and come back in. OG.
Hold on. I
no.
All right, go ahead. I'm gonna go out and come back.
You got it, Crush. Let him have it because we can hear him now. Go ahead, Crush.
Okay, go ahead. Y'all, we just gonna be quiet. Go ahead.
That nigga shit went out again.
No, it's a delay. We gotta wait. Give it a second.
It's raggedy, man. Like, what you say? It's raggedy.
This shit raggedy as hell, man. This shit raggedy as a motherfucker, man.
Tell him though, patience is a virtue, bro.
We trying. All right, we can't have dead air on the damn show. Go ahead, Crush.
Yeah,
I apologize. I'm
saying,
gonna mute you. Go out and come back, Crush. Go out and come back. I'm gonna mute you because you're probably gonna start talking. There we go. Thank you. All right, go ahead, Freak.
I was saying, when I think about Shane Mosley, the first thing I think about is his timing. I think he could really teach Devin some things about timing. You know, because Shane Mosley got you know, some good timing. You know, as far as him catching people at the right time, right when they're about to punch or coming off a punch. Not really like a counter puncher, but you know, he got really good punch placement. So I think Devin can probably benefit from, you know, soaking up some of that knowledge if he have anything as far as that. As far as power, that could be it too. You know, the technique of punching. You know, it could be something wrong with his technique or whatnot, because we definitely know he can punch hard. We saw him, you know, do what he did to Regis. You know, he do got some knockouts on his record and all of that. But I think Devin boxing, you know, is really his high point right there. You know, boxing. I think he should stick to that. Trying to outbox these guys. You know, his footwork is good. You know, I think his quickness. That's what's been getting him by in most of these fights and making it hard for these fighters to beat him. You know, he's just faster, better footwork, and you know, part of his frame is part of the reason why I think he was winning a lot of fights too, because you know his reach and all of that, his physical attributes. So yeah, I definitely think Devin going to win, but you know, again, we don't know how Devin going to be. You know what that fight did to him or whatnot, but hopefully everything is okay. He gonna come back being the same old self again, and he gonna beat Ramirez. You know, I definitely think he's a better boxer than Ramirez.
I ain't mad at it. Anybody got any last words on Devin Ramirez? I think.
No, I got one question though. Like, it's related to Devin though. I'm just trying to figure out why the fuck is this camp so worried about what the fuck Ryan doing?
What you mean?
I'm just wondering why they focus on whether he making weight or not. Like a lot of different shit. I'm like, bro, why the fuck y'all worried about what that man doing, bro? Y'all got a whole different nigga in front of y'all right now.
So
because they trying to secure the bag, bro.
But me personally, I look at it this way. I look at it this way. His camp can say whatever they want to. Listen to what Devin say. He don't talk a lot, but listen to him in his interviews. The first thing, and Jose Ramirez brought this out. Shit, Devin giving me more credit than the damn reporters giving me. They already looked past me. And so all I'm saying is look at. I understand what you're saying about his camp. Damn his camp. Look at what Devin, the same way I say damn Bill Haney. Fuck him. Look what Devin doing. Devin is the one that as far as the way I look at it, that's who I focus on. I focus on the fighters. And in this situation, Devin look locked in right now, in my opinion. And so damn what the camp doing. Fuck them.
Right, I got you.
Especially Bill Haney.
Yeah, no, I'm God.
Anybody else got anything on that? I apologize. And I always gotta say, Bill has done a hell of a job with his son. You know what I'm saying? I respect him as a father. I just don't like the nigga. So I think just to be on record, once again.
I think they more so trying to secure the bag, you know, with Ryan Garcia, because you know they signed as far as from what I understand, they signed a 2-fight deal with Devin and Ryan, but they have to get past their opponents. So if Ryan is slacking and he miss weight or whatever, or mess up somehow this fight here, then that could possibly mess up the bag. You know, the other 2 fights. If Rolly beat Ryan, ain't nobody gonna want to see Ryan and Devin fight. Or if Devin lose, ain't nobody gonna want to see it.
The only thing that's gonna mess up the bag is either one of these guys lose. They could do all the shit talking they want. That bag is secured. The thing is, they just have to win, and that's it.
But that's what I'm talking about. You know, they don't want Ryan to lose or they lose.
But because y'all brought that up, I want to say this. I want to move the conversation forward. Ryan Garcia versus Rolly Romero. I think we all think Rolly Romero is a subpar boxer, but I say that respectfully. I say that very respectfully. I think Ryan wins the fight easily. And like y'all said, the only thing that screw up the bag is if one of these guys lose. When I think we all picked Devin to beat Jose Ramirez. So going to Ryan and Rolly, does Rolly have outside of a puncher's chance? We all know he got a puncher's chance. Does anybody see this man winning this fight?
I'm starting to have second thoughts, man.
I got a second thought on that, because if Rolly can rough Ryan up and and smother Ryan's punches, I do see Rolly having a chance in that fight.
Really?
Absolutely.
I don't see it.
Absolutely. Because you gotta think, because that's pretty much what Tank did. Kind of paw that Ryan jab, but he was smothering Ryan's punches, so Ryan really couldn't get that much extension on his punches, like to swing. Because every time he was swinging with Tank, Tank was pretty much just ducking under his shots. So, like I said, if he smothered Ryan's shots, he got a chance in that fight. But that's just an observation. I honestly got Ryan winning.
Hold on, real quick. Mic check. Crush the Legend, the master of ceremonies. Mic check.
Yo.
You good to go. In this situation, since the OG hadn't had the chance to break down all the other fights, we coming to you this time, OG. Rolly versus Ryan. How do you see that fight happening?
Rolly versus Ryan. To be honest with you, a knockout can go either way. People count Rolly out, but two things about him: he can punch, and he does have some speed. Ryan, who's a more skilled fighter, sometimes Ryan he's a little too hasty. Sometimes he just jumped too fast. So in this fight, he's going to need to be a little less careless in a way, or I don't think he should jump at Rolly, like he normally jump at everyone else. Even though Rolly is easy to get taken down, he still has a punch too, and he has more than a punch's chance because the guy has strength. So in this fight, I'm picking Ryan to win the fight, but if Ryan going in and jump on Rolly and just taking it for granted that he does everything better than Rolly, he can wind up getting clipped. And then we would love to see how will Ryan react to getting knocked on his ass bad by Rolly motherfucking Romero. That would be something to talk about for the motherfucking ages. And not that, but will he get up? Will he beat the count? Will he be doing a stinky leg like Zab Judah or something? We would love to see if a punch from Rolly would make Ryan even more fucking retarded than what the hell he is. But in all the sense of boxing, I got Ryan beating Rolly. But this fight can possibly not end in a knockout. It could possibly go to distance. But I got Ryan. If anything, if it's a knockout, it's going to be probably about an 8th round, and I'll pass.
But I got one thing though with Frequent. I just got one thing I wanted to say.
Hold on, real quick. I got you. Give me a second. I gotta get teaching here. You know what I'm saying? We got to do things the right way around.
No, you're right.
I said it respectfully. Teach. Same question. Rolly Ryan. Break that fight down. Does Rolly really have outside of a puncher's chance? Can he win this fight? Teach you on mute.
All right.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, I mean, nothing much to say, man. I'm just gonna say I don't like Ryan, so I want him to lose. And so I got Rolly by stoppage. But for real though, in terms of skills, yeah, I don't think Ryan has skills. I don't think he could box. He has good attributes about him. He's tall and he's long. The only thing he has is speed, pretty much, and he's a come-forward fighter. Besides that, he doesn't do anything else. So he's not a good boxer. He just has speed. That's it. Rolly,
and power. We got to give him the left hook. Got power behind.
Speed
equals power. Speed equals power.
Yeah. So he just has speed. Rolly, Rolly about equally the same. He's not a good boxer. He's strong. If he gives, the same performance as I think Rolly's best performance in his whole career was against Tank. So if he gives that same performance, obviously without, keeping his chin in the air, I think he's gonna do some, damage to Ryan if he could get that same performance in. But yeah, I want Rolly to win. And I hope it's by stoppage.
HLD, break it down, man. Rolly Ryan, how you see that fight playing out? Does Rolly have a chance?
His only chance is if he can neutralize that left hook. That's the only way. And the way that Rolly fights, he's a jumping forward type of guy. He's gonna get caught by a left hook, by the fastest left hook in all the boxing.
He going to sleep?
He's going to sleep. Unless he neutralizes them, then he can make, then we talk about smothering and maybe he can make the fight last longer. But you got to do admit, Rolly looked like in great shape. I mean, like he looked fucking strong as hell. Rolly did look good. I mean, so it won't be because he's drained or anything like that. It's just gonna come down to that. You got to give credit to this young kid. He's an overachiever. He shouldn't be in this position, and he is. Whether you like him or not, Rolly did what he had to do for himself to get in this position, and that's a successful story in itself. Because he's not supposed to be the main. He's not supposed to be. I mean, no, he's not a talented fighter. Period. But with his gifts of his mouth and some power, whatever, he put himself in position, and good for him in that stance. But I don't see him not getting caught by that left hook. And between one of those punches, he's gonna get caught, and he's gonna go night night. And that's just how it is. Does he have a chance? Yes, because he's strong like an ox. But we shall see. But I give it like a 10% chance that he gets to that point. So I got Ryan. And my last fight, I didn't say who's going to win or not. I really don't know if it's Haney or Ramirez. Whoever shows up to be the best version of themselves will win that fight. I really don't know because there's too many question marks. So, but in this fight, it should be Ryan Garcia in around 5 rounds if he gets that far.
Damn, 5?
Yeah, 5.
Ain't mad at you. Ain't mad at you. Real quick, and shout out to the sunny side, man. We got my brother Rick Timms from the sunny side of Houston, of course. You know what I'm saying? My brother, Rick, we coming to you in a second. We gonna get around this thing. Hey, it's on you next. But D-Ray, gotta come to you. Gotta ask the question. Same thing I done asked everybody else up here. Rolly Ryan, does Rolly have a chance? How do you break that fight down?
Yeah, he got a chance. Like HLD said, the man came in to the weigh-in in phenomenal shape, bro. You know, he looked like he probably is most comfortable in this atmosphere. You know, maybe he's not, all the way relaxed, but and that's the thing with him, bro. Like he said, he's an overachiever. I didn't realize, man, the man he got like 16 fights. I mean, man, I done watched or heard about at least half of them, and I thought he lost like 6 of them, and he's still here, though.
He's a headliner, so what does that tell you?
Hold on, say I done heard about him, and he lost by 6 of them. Go ahead, D-Ray. Go ahead.
For real, that nigga don't turn down no fights.
D-Ray, you there? You on mute?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. Pass the mic, man.
Okay.
Yeah, hey, I ain't get to get my take on it either, Dub.
No, I got you. So, and I'm paying attention to the order. Is Hot Rod next? Is Frequent? Crush, then my brother Rick Timms, man. I'm paying attention. And we got the master debater in the building, man. D-Free, we coming to you in a second. Let's do things the right way. Hot Rod, I know you ain't watching the other fights, but I think you're watching this one. Break it down, man. Rolly Ryan, break that fight down for me.
Man, Rolly special ed ass going to sleep. That nigga going to sleep. I don't even think it gotta be the left hook, HLD. I think the straight right may catch him. Niggas is sleep on Ryan's straight right hand.
Run it down the pike, huh?
I think the straight right. It was a clip that I think y'all saw it. Showbiz had put out. Jab hook, jab right hand. It's so simple. Rolly too dumb. He can't figure it out. It's gonna be so simple, man. It's gonna be so simple. Now, do Rolly have a chance? Yes. I ain't gonna sit here and say nobody has a chance, because if that's the case, why are we watching the fight? If we already know what's gonna happen, why are we watching the fight? Upset happens all the time, but I think Rolly going to sleep. I'm gonna put a bet on it in 6-8. I'll be shocked if this go 12. I'm gonna be honest.
6-8, he said. I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at 6-8. Frequent, it's on you.
I expect Ryan to win, but I'm also having second thoughts though. I agree with Paid actually. How Ryan was fighting Tank. I think it's the size. Tank is short, and so it was hard for Ryan to land that left hook. That might be the case with Rolly. It might be a little easier for Rolly to get up under that left hook and do what he do. Maybe the same thing happened that we saw in the sparring. He might get up under there and have Ryan arms all up in the air while he getting sucker punched or something.
Frequent that the bolo punch. It's the bolo punch that Rolly gonna throw. Go ahead. My apologies for cutting you off.
Yeah, and plus who don't he got Shield training them now?
Ronnie Shield?
Yeah.
No. Who? Rolly?
Rolly do.
No, Rolly working with Ishmael. What's his name?
Ishmael Salas.
Salas. Yeah, he working with Salas.
Okay.
Out of Vegas.
Man, don't do my chill out, frequent. Don't do my boy running like that. Running wouldn't work with that damn running don't work with retards. Come on, man.
Straight up, man. I was like, what? Ronnie?
Who he working with though? Rick Timms?
Who?
No.
He working with Tank?
Who?
Ronnie Shields.
Man, you out of order, man. You
I'm asking, man.
Talking about hold on. We'll
you being funny.
We'll worry about running when that's the time. Keep talking about the damn fight, man. What you doing?
I think, like I said, man, I think Rolly shortness is probably going to give Ryan some problems, man, landing that left hook, because it's going to be easier for him to slip up under that left hook and come back with his own shot, just like Tank was doing. Even though Tank did get caught a couple times by Ryan, that's what got me thinking that maybe, Rolly might go out because Rolly don't got no chin, bro. His chin is like maybe a 45, bro. So I think, it's a possibility that Ryan could have problems with catching him with the left hook because of his height. But I'm expecting Ryan to win, though. But I agree with Paid, though. That's Rolly's best chance is to try to get in close and smother his punches and try to slip up under that left hook because of his size. It'd probably make it easy.
I ain't mad at it. Moving forward, going to my brother Crush the Legend in the building. After that, we going to Rick Timms. Then D Free. Crush, how you see this fight playing out, Rolly and Ryan?
We already answered this question, man. But once again, somebody got to go to sleep in this fight. Let's just be honest. Somebody got to go to sleep.
I came to you first on this question.
Yeah. So I had picked Ryan for the fight, but Rolly definitely has a knockout chance of beating me, but can't beat him by the card on the scorecards because he can't fucking box, but he can punch. So I got Ryan clipping Rolly first, but for whoever clips who first, because both of these guys can punch. So whoever clips who first is going to wind up being the victor, because I don't see the other person really getting the fuck up if one hits spots.
We got my brother from the sunny side, man. Houston, Texas. You know what I'm saying? D Block. Rick Timms still looking for you. She Block. That's what he gonna call you. So Rick Timms still looking for you. Shout out to She Block, man. Rick, how you see this fight playing out, my brother? Welcome to the panel. Shout out to the sunny side as well.
Right side, what's up with it? Everybody on the panel, the chat, man. I see everybody on all the top three bouts. I see all the A sides winning. And I don't see it no different with this one, man. Rolly flat out cannot, he can't figure out highly skilled fighters or just overly aggressive fighters. Pitbull overwhelmed him, and shit. We saw what Tank did with one arm with him. We saw what Grandpa did with him. Rolly, look, man. That Rolly simply, he got that brute strength, but what all you gotta have is just some type of skill set, ring awareness, and you figure him out. Because one thing Rolly does so much that is just blows me away for him to be even at this level is how he swings so wildly. Sometimes he missed so badly, it's like amateur. It's amateurish. It looked like, damn, man, how in the hell this dude here is a pro boxer getting all these top goddamn bouts and these paydays, and the dude looked like shit. He looked like the damn Houston Street Fighters. So, look, Ryan hand speed gonna be too much for Rolly. When Rolly when shit get real out there and somebody get popped, whether it's Ryan or Rolly, and Rolly's heart start thumping more, and the audience responds, he gonna get to swinging wildly, and all Ryan gotta do is be precision with nothing but straight punches. Whether it's the left hook, the straight right, damn jab to the body. Rolly been softened up, man. Ryan got too much on the line. I mean, Rolly been busted up lately. Ryan got too much on the line. Him and Bill got this goddamn vendetta with each other. No way Devin, no way Ryan losing. I even got Tio over Barboza, but we talk about Ryan them. But I just leave it at that, man.
Break all the fights down. You got it.
Okay, well, fuck it.
Go ahead.
So look, all right. Barboza gonna be too aggressive. I feel like. I feel like he gonna fall into T.O.'s trap. And that's right up T.O.'s alley. If you come to T.O., he the ultimate counter puncher. He more athletic than Barboza. T.O. gonna bust him up. I feel like it. And plus, I'm selfish. I need Ryan to win. I need T.O. to win because I need both of them to afterwards eventually get some super duper black ass whoopings. I need some black fighters to beat both of their asses. So I don't want them to lose yet. So I want Devin to beat Ryan in the rematch, and I want some brother to beat the fuck out of T.O. So who I'm leaving out? Devin and Ramirez. Devin coming back. What's up? What's up?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
So look, man, Dev coming back, dog. Ain't no way Bill gonna pick out Ramirez unless they know Ramirez is dead meat. Okay? Coming off a loss, Devin gonna use his superior skill set. He's way more talented than Ramirez. He's back to his normal pickings, somebody 30 and up, he gonna stay away. He not gonna try that tough guy shit that he tried with Ryan. He gonna use that jab. He gonna use
Rick, hold up. You started breaking up, Rick.
Man. So
can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rick, you started breaking up.
I know I had a phone call.
Go ahead.
Yeah, but man. Devin, no way Devin or Ryan gonna blow this rematch, man. So they both gonna be laser focused, I feel, man. And that's how I feel about those three fights, man.
I just hope Ryan. I hope Ryan don't try no whole shit though. That's my only thing because if he win the fight against Rolly, he is boots mandatory.
No, he's not gonna pick that mandatory up. But before I get to you, Paige, I gotta bring my brother. The master debater is in the building. You know what I'm saying? And we always gotta get a floor to the family. You feel me? So, Free. You're late to the show. I'm gonna just be honest with you. You're late, but hey, you still can get a plate, my brother. Go ahead, break all three of these fights down, and man, bring out any points you want to bring out about these three fights that we got coming as far as Fatal Fury.
Well, I'm gonna start off with the main event. Ron and Rolly. This is the battle of the stiff necks. Neither one of these dudes know how to duck their head. They keep their head right on the line. It's going to come down to who has the quicker punch. And we know that Ryan's left hook is quicker than any punch that Rolly throws. Rolly has been dropped by a granddad, a son, a father, and a little cousin. This man been dropped by everybody. out here. This man got dropped in 3 professional fights. He got dropped in sparring with headgear on. This man has no chin. His chin is about weak as a brand new baby. So this dude is not. I don't have this fight going past 5 rounds. I don't have it going past 5. With the Tio and Aaron Barbosa, it's going to come down to if Aaron Barbosa can make Tio come to him. If he goes in there and go at Tio, he's fighting in Tio's playground. Tio, he likes to be a counter puncher. But if you can make Tio be first, Aaron Barbosa fights better on the back foot than Tio fights on the front foot. So it all is all going to come down to what Aaron Barbosa is going to do. I think Aaron Barbosa got a little bit of too much emotion built up. It's going to look similar to the Conor Ben fight versus Chris Eubank. He's going to come in there. He's going to be swinging big shots to try to drop Tio or hurt Tio, and he's going to be missing because Tio is a better counterpuncher. I think Aaron Barbosa probably lose this fight. I'm rooting for him to win, but I think he probably will lose this fight because he's going to be coming at Tio instead of letting Tio come at him. Now we get to the Devin Haney and Jose Ramirez. I favor Devin Haney because he's the better boxer. Jose Ramirez hasn't won a big fight in a while. Jose Ramirez hasn't looked like Jose Ramirez since the Josh Taylor fight. So I favor Devin Haney. I just not sure if Devin Haney's mental is all there if he happened to get clipped with a left hook. Is he going to have flashbacks of the Ryan Garcia fight if he get caught with Jose Ramirez left hook? Because Jose Ramirez has a good left hook as well. It's just not as quick as Ryan's, but it might be just as strong as Ryan. So I favor Devin because he's the better boxer. I mean, let's be honest. Devin hasn't lost to anybody over the age of 30 in his entire career. So I favor Devin Haney.
I ain't mad at it. Shout out to my brother in the building, man. The former CEO of Out of Order Promotions. We had to fire his ass. But hey, he's still my brother.
Whoa, brother. I ain't getting no resignation letter. What you had Elon do it? Cow.
Hold on. We ain't talking about you, Negro. Respect.
Oh, okay. Shit. Damn. Let me get the job then, since it's open.
Well, you out of order. Hold on. We gotta give him the drop. Here we go. See? And then what y'all want. I get it what y'all want.
Damn. It's a bunch of bull. This is outrageous. No.
Rough on him now.
No, he needs to know.
Okay.
He's always crying.
We got my brother in the building, man. Piddle Suddle. Once again, formerly the CEO of Out of Order Promotions. The man that been fired 2 or 3 times at this point. But hey, he's still my brother. Piro, man, what's going on? How you feeling? And break down these 3 fights. Then we go into my brother, the Scholar, is in the building as well. Shout out to my brother, the Scholar. Y'all make sure y'all go sub to the Scholar. He doing good work over there as well. Go sub to D Free. Doing great work over there as well. So we're going to the former CEO, Puto. Break these 3 fights down for me, my brother, and let me know how you see these fights playing out. And welcome to the show. I apologize. Welcome to the show. I didn't give you the...
Don't trip. Can you hear me?
Absolutely.
All right, cool. I got the 3 fights. I got Ryan winning in like 3 rounds. I don't think Rolly has a chance. You know, everybody he has a puncher's chance, but not really, because like anytime he's faced like a really good fight, like any like fighter of note, he hasn't got no knockouts. Or he's got knocked out. So yeah, I got Ryan making that one easy. And the Devin Ramirez fight, close fight, 50-50 fight, just because I do kind of, like Ramirez, he's coming off of a loss or whatever, but Ramirez got all the tools. I mean, it all depends if he, I don't know, but I got Ramirez in that fight as I'm betting you, that Dev. But yeah, Devin's definitely capable, so it's still a 50-50 fight. And then
what we got on that? Hold on. What we putting on that fight?
$50.
All right.
Dang.
It's set.
Yeah. No, you already spent that money.
What's the bet?
I already spent that money.
Hey, Pero, you know what it is.
But
You
anyway,
already know what it is.
yeah, and then the Barbosa Tio fight is another 50-50 fight because you don't know what Tio is gonna show up. And Barbosa's a really good boxer, but I favor Barbosa in that one.
You betting that one too?
You a betting man?
Oh, wait a minute. You betting that one too?
Yeah, I forgot what bet I'm gonna make, but because I just was talking about it yesterday.
Me and you.
Damn, he hit you with the paid in full, Puro. Double up.
Nah, I'm betting the odds on that one.
Oh man, hold on. Now you picking Arnold Barbosa to win. I'm picking Tio.
Yeah, I know, but I only win $50 if I win against you.
You want to
Well,
make
you only win 50. You only win 50.
He take that 50.
Wait a minute. You only win 50 in the first bet.
I know, but the Barbosa and Tio fight is close. So like literally, if Barbosa wins, I get paid.
You said both of them are 50-50 fights. You said both of them.
Yeah, yes. In my opinion, I'm talking about the bookies.
And I'm talking about 50, me and you.
Yeah, like I said, I'm betting the bookies so I can give them my money's worth.
I got you.
Hey, Barbosa plus 190, Puro.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bet the straight up bet Rod.
And Ramirez is a plus 700.
Hey, real quick, CCD Mafia. CCD Mafia, the panel 4 right now. When somebody drop off, I'll pull you up. You know what I'm saying? I think this is the first time I done had. Okay.
No, it's Killer Be Killed.
JJ be in order, man. I don't know what y'all got going on, Piro, and that shit ain't got nothing to do with me.
Nah, it's just Killer Be Killed, fool. He was on the panel last time.
CCD Mafia, you in the building?
Yo,
what up, bro?
What's happening, man? I'm loving what you're doing, bro. Just don't let me interrupt. Keep going. Is Pudo here?
Yeah, we'll get to that in a second. We'll get to that.
Who's Puro?
We'll get to that in a second. Boxing, the scholar. We got the scholar in the building. You know what I'm saying? My brother, scholar. Break down these 3 fights. Piro, he gonna bet on one. He ain't gonna bet on both though. But
listen,
they're both 50-50 fights according to him.
I'm gonna say this.
Shout out to my brother.
I know my brother Puro missed me because these the days we would stay up late night having these discussions. This is an interesting card, man, because I feel like a lot of fights on here could be potential upsets. I feel like if I would be more surprised if the card ended and there was no upsets. I would be more surprised at that, right? Because see, in boxing, everybody go with the normal stuff. Like I done heard a whole bunch of breakdowns, some good breakdowns today, right? Especially my homie D Free when he was talking about Rolly got that baby chin. You know what I thought about? You know how Deadpool will blow one of his limbs off and it grow back like a baby at first. Rolly growing back that baby chin. But yes, but this is what I will say about that fight, right? We all know Rolly's slow. We all know all these things about Rolly, but Rolly is awkward. And I know the sparring, people are sparring is just sparring. The sparring don't mean nothing unless you know what you're looking for. And this is why I will say, Ryan Garcia was getting his ass whooped so bad in sparring by Rolly that he bet $20,000. That's a lot of money with Errol Spence that Rolly was going to knock out Tank when nobody in the world thought that. So that's just something to think about for a second. Now, I'm not saying he's going to win, but that's some hellified ass whoopings where you like, well, let me put $20,000 of my hard-earned money that he finna beat Tank, and Tank is the best in the division at the time. So that's just something to think about. The other stylistic, like I said, it's gonna be dangerous for everybody on the card, every single person on the card. It ain't. Everybody's gonna have to mentally be focused. I feel like Devin Haney is too focused on Ryan, and Ryan is too focused on. And there is no foregoing conclusion in boxing. Didn't we learn this with the Eubanks fight? Everybody just knew Eubanks was going go in there and blow Conor Ben away. Conor Ben came on strong and had it and made him look like the smaller guy in the ring. Sent him to the hospital. So I mean, like I said. It's gonna be an interesting day of boxing. This card gonna be pretty interesting. I would be shocked if there's not an upset on the card. I don't know who it's gonna be. Listen, I ain't gonna lie. Like I say, my biasness is to the sport of boxing. I wouldn't mind everybody getting upset on the card. T.O. all of them. I'm gonna just be honest with you. I'm sorry, Doug. Sorry, Doug.
Salute y'all, fellas. Y'all have a good night, man. I'm out of here.
Hey, salute to my brother Paid, man. My brother. Salute, fam. Go ahead, CCD. Go ahead.
Well, I just find it real funny how people ain't keeping the same energy. We got to understand that Rolly's probably the one of the best welterweights out there right now. I think it was Edgar Berlanga that fought Canelo, the face of boxing, that said that Rolly was probably went up there that looked the best shape. Connor Ben, who just fought Eubank a couple days ago, that went up 2 weight classes, said that Rolly looked at the best shape. He also said Haney looked really great up there. Again, Pitbull Cruz, who fought Tank Davis, said that Rolly was his toughest fight. Y'all guys throwing Rolly under the bus. I mean, and not only that, y'all. I mean, not Rolly. I'm talking Tank. Y'all throwing Tank under the bus, and y'all guys not keeping the same energy.
Hold on, you said Tank?
Rolly gave Tank a hell of gave him a long night. So
no, he didn't. He got knocked out.
Yeah, he got knocked. But that's boxing. A punch can change the whole fight.
But you said he gave him a long night. No, he got knocked out.
He gave Rolly a long night of rest.
Yeah,
Tank lost a couple rounds against Rolly. But what I'm saying is, you got to pay. I mean, who knows more boxing between you and I? You and Pitbull Cruz. Who knows more boxing between you and Pitbull Cruz? Obviously, Pitbull Cruz, because he's in there. He's in the ring. So he's saying Rolly was his toughest fight. So what I'm saying is, obviously, Pitbull Cruz knows something that we don't know, and I like how it kind of piggybacks off the boxing scholar, because obviously I like how he broke things down. And when Ryan was, I like how he broke it down. That's perfect, and it kind of got to go with what I'm saying too. But I think a lot of people are sleeping on Rolly. We're not giving him this credit. And Budo, where's my money?
So let me ask you. I want to ask you. Do you pick Rolly to beat Ryan Garcia?
No.
What are we talking about right now? What are we talking about?
Damn, bro.
What are we doing?
Backtrack. This nigga is just talking.
Hey, I just when he said no, he wasn't picking Rolly to beat Ryan.
We are talking about a combat sport. We are talking about combat sports. Well, a punch can
saying, when you gave that whole story, and then he asked you that question, you said no. I went all the way.
You want me to lie?
Menace Society. When that man said,
hold on, bro. Hold on. Wait a minute. So
I mean, what you want me to do, bro?
Hold on, brother. Hold on. Calm down. It's one mic. We gotta have one mic, and so let D Free say what he say. You can respond to whatever he say. But we gotta have one mic.
I'm just saying, when you gave the whole spiel, and he asked you, did you pick Rolly to beat him? And you said no. I just went back to the Menace Society when that man said message. what was the message?
Go ahead, CCD.
The message is pretty clear, bro. It's like, don't sleep on Rolly. I wouldn't put it like this. I wouldn't be surprised. That there will be an upset.
So you're saying you wouldn't be surprised if Rolly. You're saying you wouldn't be surprised if Rolly beat Ryan, right?
Yeah, but we got to add context to it. You got to add everything I just added before. A punch can change everything.
No, I'm not saying it can't. Wait a minute. I'm not saying it. We agree. A punch can change everything in the sport of boxing. We never know what's going to happen. But you saying that you wouldn't be surprised if Rolly beat Ryan?
Yeah, like if he knocked him out or something.
I'd be very surprised. Very surprised.
Break it down.
I kind of went the moment the man said that Rolly's one of the best welterweights in the world, and he hasn't even fought at welterweight yet. I kind of like. I'm like, what?
CCD kind of left me on an island.
If you not
hold on, wait a minute. One mic. Let's do things in the right order. Let's do it the right way. Teach, go ahead. Hold on. We're going to Teach, then we coming to you, CCD, so you can defend yourself. Then we're going back to D Free. Go ahead, Teach.
No, I'm just saying CCD just left me on an island alone. I thought he was going to join me for a second, and he just completely changed his mind. Like, what's going on, man? You can't say all that, then change your mind after that.
Go ahead, CCD. They can't attack you without you.
It's like these guys want me to break down boxing and then want me to go a certain way. Is these guys low key gay? Look, let me tell you something, bro. These dudes, man. Just because I'm breaking it down, don't mean I'm gonna pick a Rolly. I'm just breaking it down another perspective. I'm playing devil's advocate. A lot of these motherfuckers fanboying for a certain fighter to come in here and they'll give their opinion. Your opinion don't fucking matter when it comes to the sport of boxing. A punch can change everything. That's what I'm saying. A lot of these dudes like to fucking jack off and got a poster of their fucking favorite boxer in their fucking bathroom. That's not me.
Whoa.
Man.
Not yet order. Hold on. We gotta give you the drop. We gotta give you the drop, man. I'm sorry. I'm just saying.
I'll pull up in New York. I'll whoop your ass.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
You a motherfucker,
This is outrageous. This is outrageous.
Yo,
I want to run.
Hey, El Chody, you a bitch, bro. I slap the shit out of you.
All right. We good.
The fuck is wrong with you people? Who raised you?
What's going
on?
I'm still on that island alone, dog.
I gotta do this. Y'all don't leave. I'm bringing everybody right back. How did we just get to that point? What just happened? We was talking boxing, and next thing I know, I don't know where we went with this whole conversation. I have no clue where this conversation go. What are we doing right now? How this ain't got shit to do with boxing no more. If y'all got personal enemies, personal beefs, any of that type of shit, handle that somewhere else. Because we don't do that over here. That ain't how we rock. Now, if it's ATL unanimous, I'm gonna talk shit about him because he still owe me $200. But outside of that, we not finna be. We ain't on that type of time around here. I'm just being honest with you. We ain't on that type of time. All right, let me bring everybody back. I apologize, but I had to do it. I had to do things the right way, and make sure we address that the right way. If y'all understand what I'm saying.
Wow.
My goodness, man. I don't know where that was going right now.
I don't know.
We're gonna be in order. We're gonna be in order around here. We're gonna be in order.
It got out of hand, bro. Man, let's stick to the subject. Man.
No, we're gonna be in order. We're gonna be in order. That's it. That's the end of it right there. That's the end of it.
I just want to say this. You can't not be surprised if it's an upset. I mean, that's the purpose of an upset. Upset is something that you don't believe is going to happen. So if it's an upset, you got to be surprised. If not, then it wasn't an upset.
The thing is, everybody on the panel, I think, that's going even for Ryan against Rowe, he has a puncher's chance. I mean, that's what he's got.
I agree 100%.
Nobody said that. Nobody's it's not about not sleeping. No, bro. He's got to punch his chance. The kid is strong, but he's got to catch him. And so, that's where we draw the line. It's not that we're sleeping on Rolly. It's that we know the reality, bro. This kid, I said it earlier, he's an overachiever, and good for him that he's made it to where he's made it with his limited skills. I mean, like, damn, he does not belong in the main event. And he is here. So good for him. You know what I mean? But outside of that, we know what his skills are. We're not recharged up here. We're not eating crayons. You know what I mean?
He said crayons.
Listen. I may be dead or wrong, right? But I'm the only one up here who has Rolly. Just remember that.
Teach me big Rolly.
They put money on it.
Yo, that ring looks small. And then Rolly's best thing is take it to Ryan. You know, you're not gonna. Hey, what does Rolly got to do to outbox Ryan to prove that he can box Ryan? He don't win nothing from that, so he's gonna have to take it to Ryan. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all guys.
A lot of people are talking about.
He has no chance. He has no chance of winning the fight.
Exactly.
But he has to take it to this though.
Hold on, let me finish. So I understand what you're saying, but that's the only way he can win is if he takes it to Ryan and lands a big shot. The man literally has a puncher's chance.
And it's a 12, and it's going. That's what I'm saying. That's his best chance. That's his best chance, and that's what Rolly got to do.
But even with saying that,
he got to take it to Ryan in order for him to improve his chances of even winning.
But even with saying that, I don't think and outside of Teach is picking Rolly to win the fight. I don't think and I think Teach out of order for doing it, but to each his own. I ain't got no problem with it, and I hope that Teach is right. I ain't no fan of Ryan Garcia, but I do want to see the rematch between him and Devin. I definitely want to see that, and I think Ryan is a better boxer. The man, regardless of what you want to say about Ryan Garcia, the man has been boxing longer, understands the sport much better than Rolly does, and then has the speed, the power, as well that complements his understanding of the sport. What are we like? I understand that people are saying, and I'm coming to you, Scholar. I got you. I understand people want Ryan to lose, but as every time anybody makes certain picks, I ain't gonna ask Teach has never bet me. I know that about my brother Teach. But when y'all picking these fighters, what's the first thing I'm gonna say? If I disagree with you and I believe in what I'm saying, what I'm gonna say? What you want to put on it? Put your money where your mouth at. And so I hear people saying that Rolly can win, but the man has a puncher's chance. That's what he got. He the smaller fighter. He the slower fighter. Even though Ryan Garcia ain't got great footwork, he got better footwork than Rolly got.
Nah, Ryan Garcia footwork trash.
No, I'm gonna say this. I look at both of these guys' body of work, and I seen Ryan beat guys that's on Rolly's level many times. I have never seen Rolly beat anybody on Ryan's level.
Man, Rolly almost got knocked out and should have lost the fight to the grandfather.
Pop. All I'm saying, Dub, is Ryan has the same flaws as Rolly, and it's a defensive flaw. So it's whoever lands first wins, pretty much. And we know Ryan can't fight off the back foot. And what Rolly does, all Rolly does is come forward. So when Rolly's pressuring him, let's see if he could get that left hook off.
I ain't mad at that, Teach, and I gotta bring Scholar in here. I ain't mad at that. All I'm saying is even with you saying that, yes, Ryan struggles to fight off the back foot. The problem is like you said, who lands first? He's the longer, rangier fighter. You know what I'm saying? And in my personal opinion, carries more power than Rolly carried. I think, and the faster fighter. I think Ryan lands first. Scholar, go ahead. I apologize.
I was gonna say this. First off, your symbol is fire, bro. That shit fire as hell.
Hey, shout out to my sister 2 Cent. 2 Cent told me, she said, Dub, you know that your symbol got, what she said? What's it called? A camel toe.
The daggone bull got a camel
toe. Yeah. I said, damn, ain't nobody looked at none of that. They ain't looked at none of that.
Bulldog got a camel toe.
Shout out to my sister 2 Cent.
But I was gonna say this. Dub. I was gonna say, in regards to Ryan Garcia, bro, you know I always tell you the power erase everybody's memories. We forgot that shoulder roll that he brought out against Duarte. We forgot all about that, bro, and everybody was like, "What is Ryan doing?"
What shoulder roll are you talking? Where he turned his whole back?
Yeah.
The one where he turned his whole back? That's what
Ryan roll.
That was
the Ryan, the sushi roll. He brought out the sushi roll in the middle of the. And you remember how critical the corner was of him, Derek James. And after the fight, he said, "Don't ever do it again." I feel like. I feel like Ryan's just more accurate with his power. Rolly got power, but he don't place it like Ryan does, and the power is what bailed Ryan out. But I'm gonna be honest with you, Ryan Garcia to me sucked too, bro. This is why I think Ryan Garcia is popular as he is without being champion. And he's okay with it. You know, the mere fact that he fought Devin Haney and talked about Devin Haney being feather fist and all this stuff, and then he took Osterine, let me know what he's about and his mental makeup. So, you know, you were talking about betting earlier, Dub. And you know, this would, and I hate to be one of these guys. I ain't even that old, bro. But can you imagine betting on Mike Tyson in his prime, bro, I could build another house behind my house off prop bets because those guys were so skilled and talented. Roy Jones, when they got in there with somebody who wasn't on their level, they got rid of them. Nowadays, you get in there and it ain't a 50-50 fight like Puro would suggest, but it's goddamn close. None of these fights are foregone conclusions. We just expect them. But we didn't had upsets happen before. Jaime Munguia got put on the poster by a virtually unknown guy. So I don't know, Doug.
Yo, it's I find it kind of funny though, Dub, because a lot of people say Ryan can't fight off the back foot, but when he was doing that the Victor Railroad, Haney can't even land a shot, and you're talking about he was one of the best boxers, former undisputed. Can't even land.
The man literally turned his back.
He couldn't even land a shot on Ryan Garcia when he was doing that Victor Railroad. He can't land a shot. And when he was talking about that fucking Ryan Garcia can't fight off the back foot, he knocked out fucking Oscar Duarte on the back foot. What is y'all talking about? See, that's what I'm saying when I come in here, bro. I keep up the same energy. Y'all motherfuckers don't. That's a whole different thing.
I gotta ask you the question.
You a bitch, bro. I start to share you, HLD.
Chill, man. We ain't gotta do all of that. I'm gonna just be honest. Hold on. I'm gonna just be honest. No, I'm gonna just be honest, bro. All that shit, if you whatever you got with HLD, that's between y'all.
I don't even know the motherfucker. I don't know who he is.
Ho. Don't bring it on this show, bro. We not here for that.
No, I don't know him, dude. I'm saying that I don't even know.
No. I got you. If you do it again, bro, like you gotta go, man. You let that brother ain't said nothing to you. He said nothing to you. So whatever you got with him, handle it somewhere else. You feel me? Don't bring that shit over here, bro. Like that ain't the show we running. We don't run the show like that over here, bro.
Take it to the bathroom on his own.
I'm gonna say this, Dub, real quick.
Yeah.
I don't know if Rolly gonna land a shot, but what I will say is, if he does land a shot, man, the internet is gonna be fun on Friday night.
Oh yeah.
I said that shit.
It would be the upset of the night. It would if that happens, it would be the upset of the night. No matter who, if they all get upset, all A-side fighters, the worst one would be Ryan and Rolly.
Hey, Dub, I ain't gonna lie. I hope your boy go to sleep, Dub.
That's the most unlikely win of the entire night.
Yeah.
Because people think that Barbosa has a realistic chance of beating Theo. People think that Jose Ramirez has a realistic chance of beating Devin. Nobody thinks that Ronnie has a realistic chance of losing to Rolly. They just say it's only a puncher's chance. That means you have 1 in 100 chance of landing that shot. Everybody else has a realistic chance of winning their fight. So if Ryan loses to Rolly, the internet is gonna be on fire Friday night.
Hey, real quick, shout out to my sister Bella, man. Bella said, Doug, she said, if Rolly wins, Doug, we got to do a marathon stream. And if Rolly wins, for any reason, if he wins that fight, we will do a 24-hour stream on this show. We will do a 24-hour stream.
Damn, Bella. You said 24 hours.
A 24-hour stream.
No, do you realize that would be Rolly's biggest win of his career? Because he got knocked out against Tank Davis. He got knocked out against Pitbull Cruz. This would be the biggest win of his career.
That should be crazy. You
know what's even crazier than that? Ryan, out of Ryan and Rolly's been champion. Ryan ain't been a champion.
Hey, that's a fact.
That's true.
That's crazy.
True.
So now we got to move and real quick, man. Shout out to my brother in the building, man. Big Dog Willie is in the building. Big Dog, man, give me your breakdown of tomorrow's fights. Over
I'll
here
just
in
go
Georgia, real quick. In Georgia, it's 1:30 in the morning, so it's today's fights. Give me the breakdown of today's fights from my perspective.
From your perspective, Rolly's garbage. I don't know where you guys coming from. His chance is like, it's like he has a 5% chance of knocking that dude out. I'm for real. He's gonna lose. He's gonna get knocked out in the third round. I guarantee you.
Hey, if he got a 5% chance of winning, that means I got a 5% chance of a 24-hour live. I ain't mad
Well,
at it.
I want Ryan. I don't like Ryan at all, and I really don't like Tio. But I want Ryan to win, and I want Devin to win so I can see the rematch. I don't want any flaws in between neither one of them. I don't give a shit about Tio. I want Tio to lose that fight. But I don't think it's. I mean, Rolly is not that good, and I don't think Ryan. Anybody said Ryan got defense and that little shoulder roll shit? That shit was garbage. That shit's garbage. He just turned his back. That's all he did. So I don't know anybody think that defense is good. But in terms of everything, Rolly don't have a chance. That's all I'm going to say.
I ain't mad at it. Devin versus Ramirez, Ryan, excuse me, Tio versus Arnold Barbosa Jr. What's your breakdown on those two fights?
You still talking to me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I think that's the toughest one to gauge. Barbosa was a good fighter. If he fought at mid-range and just boxed him, I think he has very good success against Tio. But if he goes in with Tio and try to go head up with him, he's going to get knocked out. Tio's just too athletic. He's just faster and he's just more athletic. I think he probably got more power than him too. I just can't see him going toe-to-toe with him. But if he boxed at mid-range, he's fine. But I don't know. Is he that good, that much better of a boxer than Tio? Is he? I don't know.
I don't think he's that much better of a boxer. I think Tio's the better boxer. But I think if he utilizes his strength, you know what I'm saying, being able to make Tio come to him, I think that he could have success in the fight. But I'm not picking. I say it respectfully to him. I ain't picking him to win the fight.
Yeah, it's hard. That's the most competitive fight, I think, out of all the three. I think Devin basically, and maybe because I like Devin, I think Devin's gonna box Ramirez head off. I can't see Ramirez doing anything. Maybe land a couple hard shots, but I think if Devin go back to being Devin that we used to see before he fought Ryan, I don't see having a chance, Ramirez, at all. So, that's my take on the three fights. But yeah, this Rolly shit, you guys, I know you guys like to talk about it, but that shit is, if Ryan gets knocked out by Rolly, Ryan needs to go to like some kind of counseling or something like that. I can't see that would never, yeah.
So and we got my brother in the building, man. A lot of people call him Thomas Hill, but I call him Mr. Chapman. His mama call him Mr. Chapman, so I'm gonna call him Mr. Chapman. Mr. Chapman, welcome to the show. Break down these three fights, and after this, we got to get to Canelo Williams' skull, and we got to get the monster Inoue. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to be in order tonight, but Mr. Chapman, welcome to the panel. Give me your opening statements about these first three fights. You're on mute, Mr. Chapman.
Oh yeah, well, am I on mute now?
Now you good to go.
Crispy clear too?
Rice Krispie.
Rice Krispie like a must. Snap, crackle, and pop. Well, all right.
Absolutely.
So I think the fight card in itself is a good fight card. I will not hate on this card. The only thing that I will say is somebody said it. I don't know where I heard it, but you got all these good fighters pretty much in the same division and they're not fighting one another.
I said that from the beginning.
Yeah. So no, that was a great observation. Hopefully this is a fight that will lead to those fights being made because it's a lot of talent on this card and it's a lot of great fights for pay-per-view. And there are matchups there that will bode well for some action to happen. While that last card that we got, I didn't like the card. The freaking main event was freaking fire, and I don't care what nobody say, man. That damn near played like a movie. So I'm not mad at it. I think they fudging a lot of the numbers right now to make it look like it was bigger than what it was, but what it was pretty damn spectacular. That being the case, this has a chance to supersede that. if they deliver, if the fighters deliver, and if they come into the ring prepared to give it their best. And, you know, I'm hoping that that's the case because we got a lot of matchups that bode well for fireworks, man. And so the first fight, the main event, everybody's saying my man got a puncher's chance. Everybody that fights has a puncher's chance because it only really takes 3 pounds of pressure to ever push somebody on a side like that. And I'm pretty sure they're coming with it. It now becomes placement and catching them with the element of surprise. So can Rolly do that? I don't know about the element of surprise, but I do know that Ryan does keep that neck kind of straight up in the air. Pause for the pause-worthy community.
We don't say pause around here. What's understood don't need to be said.
I always understood that, but some people overstand things, and I guess when they go over it, they go beyond themselves and in the realm of things, man. I'm a grown-ass man. I don't be thinking about grown-ass men.
Go ahead.
You know, we got people that do. So for them, I apologize to you, man. Keep having your fantasies and whatnot. But he does keep his neck pretty straight and you know, you can't do that with a puncher. So if he is able to connect, it can change the complexion of the fight. The case being against him is that Ryan himself has that same ability. And he's a little bit more accurate with his shots. And on top of that, he's quicker with his shots. Now, DJ's in there helping him to set up shots. Dog, it's 5-7, and it's going to be a knockout. That's all I could see. But I do say he does have a chance to change the course of the fight with one punch. And if he do, we already know that, you know, he's been pretty much mauled by him before. Maybe it, you know, it triggers some of them memories. And my man get bewildered and whatnot. And then next thing you know, my man, Rolly Romero is over there having the best of him. But I see my man, Ryan Garcia, going in there and handling business. Now for the next one. The next one will be T.O. and Barboza. To me, that is the most competitive match out of the three. I think that fight really goes on how T.O. goes. It depends on what T.O. comes into the ring. If it's the T.O. that likes to walk fighters down and throw shots from Hadouken level and this thing.
Hold on, from what level? Hadouken level?
Yeah. Hadouken.
Ryan and Ken and Ryu, man. Ken and Ryu.
Hit you with a Sharukin and whatever. He trying to throw punches like that, then, you know, he going to be getting tagged all night long. Because somebody asked if he was a better boxer. I'm not sure he's a better boxer from a physical standpoint. But, you know, boxing is also mental, and a great portion of it is mental. And he seems to be more composed in the ring than is Teofimo Lopez. And on top of that, he plays to his vest more times than not. So if he's able to do that and not let the shenanigans that he's been doing, not let the slap get him out of character, I think that, you know, he makes it very difficult. That being said, I've seen him lose 2 fights. Now, my man, ULD, I know that's your guy, but he did lose that Martin fight, bro. And Martin wasn't running.
Sandor Martin put hands.
Yeah. Martin, I should say Martin. I thought he put hands on him, bro. And I thought it wasn't. I mean, it had my man saying, "Do I still got it?" When you win a fight, you don't never question yourself if you still got it. And I know it was off of a litany of things. I know at the forefront was, you know, the problems he was having with his wife, which bared his ugly head in that Kambosos fight. I still give Kambosos credit, but that wasn't the same T.O. that usually takes the ring. So, you know, I don't know which T.O. we get in the ring, but physically he is far gifted than Barbosa. He's faster, he's quicker, he's more athletic. And on top of that, I think he's a better counterpuncher when he applies it. It's just when he starts throwing and reaching and, you know, trying to put on a show. And somebody said, you know, Barbosa is slow, much slower. My man Claggett was much slower than T.O., and we saw how that looked.
Lord,
So
we done brought up Steve Claggett in this month. Go ahead.
hey man, Clark, I'll never forget that look, bro. Like he clearly not, don't get it twisted. I thought he run damn near almost every round, but he was taking punishment from Steve Claggett, and Steve Claggett was winding up, and he was tagging him.
Hey, like I always say, I thought Jermaine Ortiz won that fight. So
I definitely have Jermaine Ortiz winning it, but I'm not mad that they didn't give him the win because he left. It's like my mom used to beat the sheep dip out of me for leaving meat on a chicken bone. My man had chicken bone that had a whole lot of meat up on there because he didn't throw punches when he should have.
he could have fought better than he did.
He could have. He could have done a lot more. And if you want to beat a champion, when the champion has got the backing behind him, you got to do a lot more. So I can't be too mad at him, but I did think he outboxed him.
Yeah,
I thought he outboxed him, but I don't know if he did enough to win the fight when he had so much he could have done. Like he had him out of position all fight long.
Real quick, Mr. Chairman, because we gotta get to the next topic. But Devin versus Jose Ramirez. What's your thought?
Man, so for Devin versus Jose Ramirez, like that's a dangerous fight, the most dangerous fight, in the sense that Devin is coming off of a performance where he also might have been questioning himself, and it didn't look good. People say he don't got a chin, but hell, he got up every single time he got knocked down, and that might not speak to chin, but that speaks to resolve, and he got hella resolve. He's got hella discipline because you can tell by the way he gets himself in shape to fight. And on top of that, he has a better skill set than Ramirez does. Ramirez does have a puncher's chance. Now, he clearly has a puncher's chance, and it can be dangerous for Dev because Dev does things, to me, that leaves him wide open for shots to land, especially dipping to the right and bending down. So he's shrinking to the fighter's sides, and he's moving towards usually some of their power check hooks, man. And then on top of that, he's been leaving that lead left down so that right is there for Ramirez if he chooses to use it. But Devin is a far superior boxer. Devin won't be cutting X amount of weight. And Devin got a lot to prove to Mickey Frickies. Devin been quiet, too. So I'm looking for Devin to go out there and thoroughly style on his ass and put on the clinic. Now, I don't know about no stoppage, but I know he gonna put a barrage on folks, and it might look a little like the Prograis fight. And I think he's gonna be in excellent shape. I think he's gonna come in healthy, and I think he's gonna come into a weight that's more tailor-made for him going into the weigh-in. So I think he'll be a lot stronger with that. So I look forward to Devin dominating. But he is in the most dangerous fight. I will say Ramirez is nothing to sneeze at, and he knows how to put the punch together. He is slow, but he is deliberate. And if he deliberately lands on you, you could feel the fuck. So he has a puncher's chance, but I see Devin wiping that one out.
I ain't mad at it.
Hey, Dub, real quick, I got to bounce because my phone is about to die here anyway. But I want to say thank you for having me on the panel. Sorry for, I don't know what fanatic I got out there. That I don't know, but hey man, it was great chat, man. I appreciate it. I'll be back. I noticed you don't have your super chat anymore. What happened with that?
Hey, you play the wrong video on YouTube, they demonetize you quickly. It is what it is. Is
that permanent? Is that permanent, or is that something that's going to come back?
We'll be back June 21st. June 21st, right? June
21st.
Right. But hey, real quick, HLD, before you leave.
Yes, sir.
What I got to get your opinion on Canelo. Canelo versus William Skol. Break that down real quick if you got time.
Canelo's fighting? Nobody's thinking about that fight. The only reason I'm it's part of the package. The 2 fights for $90. I expect Canelo to make an example with this guy and move on to the Crawford fight so he could decapitate him at that time. That's all I see from that.
I don't know what's amazing about that, dog. I think the knockout funk ends with this fight. I think he's gonna spark the hell out of this William Skol dude.
I agree. I think that's what's gonna happen in this fight. But so it's foregone conclusion that Canelo's gonna win no matter what. So that's why it's not even a buzz, man. These 3 young monsters, man. they took over the sport this week, and then with the Conor Ben fight. So I mean, nobody's really talking about Canelo, man. He's not gonna fight ever again in Saudi. I tell you that.
Well, you're right about that. Then also there is the Benavidez shadow that's over him too, man. At some point in time, like he's gonna have to address that.
He's not fighting Benavidez, bro. He's not.
But the one thing I do want to say is, if Crawford's the next man in line, what's he doing over here in New York instead of being in Saudi Arabia front and center to look at the man that he's going to fight in September, whatever the hell they're going to fight? Why is he not over there? He should be over there, shouldn't he? That's my opinion. Other than that,
I don't know how old my man HLD is, but that's old school like a mug, and I fully agree. He should be over there right there. Matter of fact, he should be sitting ringside doing play-by-play calling commentary. Talking about, yeah, when I get him in the ring, I'm gonna be whooping his ass. You see that right there? You can't do that.
That's how I'm saying. I don't know. I'm hearing that Crawford has 2 more fights, not 1, but 2 more fights, and that's what Virgil Ortiz said that Crawford told him. He's got 2 more fights. So I'm like, what are the other 2 fights? So who knows what's going on? Maybe September Canelo is not cemented yet. I'm just saying. Other than that, God, man, I do appreciate you having me on. I'll be back on the next time when you got, or maybe when after the fight tomorrow, whatever you guys are on. We got a 24-hour marathon. I'll pop in.
Much love and respect. You know I ain't got my brother.
Thank you, man.
And you always over here.
If Rolly do win, boy, then it's gonna really be that fool came in but he came in to fight healthy and free of Osterine, huh? Mickey Frickies is gonna go lose their mind with the reasons.
I'm gonna just hold on. I just gotta say this real quick. I gotta say this. And shout out to my sister Bella. You know what I'm saying, Bella? This was your idea. So for if any reason that Rolly wins this fight and we got a 24-hour live. I need my brother Crush. I need Fight Sports. I need Tommy, Mr. Chimmy. I need Hot Rod, Bella, all y'all, D Free, BV. I need all y'all to pull up because I'm gonna take a nap in between. I ain't gonna lie to you, but we gonna keep we gonna have the 24 hours if it happens, but it ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. So
it better not happen, bro. They will never live that down.
Fight Sports.
Oh man. Man, yeah. Hey, before you go to Fight Sports, man, let me shout out a couple of people. Shout out to the Master of Ceremonies, aka the Grumpy AG, aka the Greatest Man Alive, aka the Mickey Freaky Legend, Crush the Legend. Shout out to my main man, Rister, respectfully, Dub, right side. If you ain't rocking with him, you rocking on the wrong side. Might as well get on the right side. Hot Rod Horseplayer, man, shout out to you. I'm not really familiar, but you know what? You good in my book if you up here on the panel with Dub. Shout out Fight Sports Talk. My man, the brother from another mother. Hey, shout out to the chat, and especially Shower. I seen you over there commenting, baby girl. I already know you know your stuff, so of course you're right. I know Nate Jones is in there trying to iron out the kinks, but they got to iron them out because can't have him taking punches. But he may be so much more better and apt to handle with things because I don't think he's cutting as much weight. And I think that will be the biggest tell in this fight. This is what I'm really hoping to see because, it's hard to fight, man. I just seen Conor Ben and Eubanks, and you can see a man thoroughly spent, not really able to move, not really able to give everything he had behind the punch, but fighting with heart, man. And that can only take you so far, especially when that person over there across the ring is every bit your equal. See, I think he got away with that because Conor Ben's a smaller guy, but man, it was looking bad in there at spells, man, the way he was moving.
So now moving forward, I'm glad we got that off. But at the same time, and we can get to the Conor Ben talk in a quick second. I gotta go to my brother Fight Den Crush, Hot Rod Den, Mr. Chapman. We got Canelo and HLD said this perfectly. We got Canelo out this weekend, and ain't nobody talking about that fight. Nobody's talking about Canelo and William Skull right now, right? Because of the fight tomorrow, the fights, let me say it that way. And what's y'all thoughts on Canelo and what he got going on, and man, what's y'all thoughts on all of it? Nobody talking about the fights. Like I said, we're going to fight. We're going to Crush. We're going to Hot Rod. We're going to Mr. Chapman. Fight Sports in New Zealand. Are they talking about it in New Zealand?
No, they're not. And I mean, it's the same everywhere. And, you know, even Canelo fans, because I've said this before, if I could just plug my channel for a second,
take your time.
One of the first debates I had was, or actually, no, the first debate I had was on Canelo, and it was on a channel which, you know, they're good guys, but they were defending Canelo at every point I brought up, and even I've noticed they've been critical of Canelo. So nobody likes what Canelo's doing, but you know, some people just don't want to acknowledge how we got to this point. You know, if you don't take the fights people are talking about, then you know you become sort of the forgotten champion. And I mean, Canelo, he's done a lot of great things, but the last 2 years has been him not taking the fights people want. So that's why we're in this. That's why people aren't talking about him.
Amazing. Now, real quick, I got to ask this question as far as the William Skull fight. Are you and fight? I know I'm pretty sure you are familiar with William Skull, but we brought this up on the channel a long time, damn near 2 years ago. I told people, I said, don't be mad because this was before Canelo was stripped of the IBF. William Skull was elevated. This was when William Skull was the mandatory. I said, don't be mad when the man ended up fighting William Skull. It didn't happen the way I thought it would happen, but we're getting the fight now. And does this do anything for Canelo outside of saying I'm 2-time undisputed, which I think that's really the route he's going. Does this do anything for his career?
No, it does. For me, it does nothing for his career because William Skull is like, in a normal situation, William Skull would be treated like a regional level fighter because that's what he is. But because of circumstances, he picked up a bout. But I mean, this is no more. This is just as bad as the Edgar Berlanga fight. So, yeah, Canelo vacating the bout, and I mean, he did that because he was interested in the Berlanga fight, and you know the Berlanga fight it was just a chance for attention, and people knew who Berlanga was, not because he's good, but they just knew who he was. Whereas this fight, nobody knows who Skull is, so it's actually worse for Canelo in that sense.
Hey, it's ridiculous. Shout out to my brother Kazi in the building. Kazi, we're coming to you in a second.
Hey, can I cook this dude or no?
No, hold on.
Go ahead.
He chose violence.
He said,
I choose all the violence.
I cooked this. Crush, OG. We heard my brother Fight speak on this, but what's your thoughts about Canelo? What does this do for his legacy as far as becoming 2-time undisputed? I don't think anybody's picking William Skull to win the fight. What's your thoughts on the fight? All of it around. What you got on it, OG? The master of ceremonies, respectfully. All right, the master of ceremonies ain't done.
Oh, he did.
Yeah,
He probably.
I'm here.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go out. I'm ready. Hold up. Give me a second. I'm here taking care of some paperwork. Go ahead. I'll cook in a second.
I'm coming back to you. Hot Rod, what you got on it? Canelo Alvarez, William Skull.
This nigga's Skull is garbage. Come on, man. Me and Kaz, we did film study on this nigga, man. Canelo's going to sleep this nigga in 8 rounds, dog.
I agree.
This nigga, come on, bro. He worse than Berlanga, and you know I think Berlanga is a bum. This nigga worse than Berlanga, dog. I don't know how he got this title. When you could pull up his resume, who he fought.
I couldn't name nobody. I can't name none of those guys.
Man, this nigga is garbage, dog.
And I looked at the resume. I looked at it.
This nigga's garbage, dog. Like I said, me and Kaz, we did film study on this man. We literally watched some of his fights and see what is the flaws. Bro, this nigga's a sucker for uppercut and the left hook. He's going to sleep, bro. He's going to sleep.
Kazi, go ahead.
Shit. Should I choose violence against his fight sports talk? So fight sports.
Well, you said you wanted to cook me. I mean, I don't know what I said that offended you, but go ahead.
No. But I don't think you know anything about boxing. I think that you.
How so?
Hold on. Break down what he said. What did you disagree with?
So this is the thing, right? So what is Canelo doing? He's basically getting his belt back, right? He's getting that what's that belt?
The IBF.
The IBF. No. Let him answer the question.
We ain't doing all of that.
Okay. So he's getting the IBF.
Hold on, Kazi. You know I ain't here for all of that. You know I ain't.
Okay. Fight sports, but this is the thing. So there is a significance behind this whole entire thing, right? So Canelo's actually trying to get his belt back. Something that was given to William Skull, no?
But what's the significance of it outside of
becoming undisputed? Hold on. Okay. You asked me.
But hold on. The question. Hold on. This is the question. Outside of him becoming 2-time undisputed, what's the significance of this fight?
Yeah, Doug. Can I respond to?
Hold on. No. Let me say something.
You asked me a question, but
hold on. But
respond. Hold on. I got it. I got it.
I'm sorry. I thought men were speaking.
Say what you gonna say, and then let the brother respond. We ain't all this personal shit, man. Hey, if this what we,
I never fight,
bro. We not doing none of that shit up here, man. I'm not here for that.
Okay. So Canelo is going to become a 2-time undisputed champion. Is he not? Undisputed at middleweight, right? That's agree. Significant, right?
Okay.
So Fight Sports doesn't super middleweight, right? Fight Sports doesn't know nothing about that.
Okay.
But because you don't know nothing about boxing.
Okay,
can I respond?
Let him respond.
Can I respond?
Stick to fucking tennis. Weirdo.
All right. We're not here for that, cousin.
All right.
We're not here for that.
All right.
My apologies, young lady. My bad. Go ahead, Fight Sports. Go ahead. Do your thing.
All right. Okay. This guy started off by saying, I don't know anything about boxing. He couldn't name the division Canelo was fighting in. He also couldn't name the belt Canelo was fighting for. So I'll give you a chance to just accept that you are wrong. Okay? I know way more about the sport than you do. Dub asked me what the significance of the fight is. I said he's fighting an undefeated guy who, based on his skills, is a regional level fighter. And you just talked about, well, he's getting a belt, man. The belt doesn't make the fighter. It depends who holds the belt. So everything you said is completely wrong, but I'll give you a chance to be wrong.
Go ahead, Kazi.
All right.
Kazi, you there?
I guess we can move on then.
Testing. Hold on, Kazi, are you there?
Oh, my bad.
Kazi might be on mute.
Go ahead.
No, it was on you. It was on you.
Go ahead. Ask the question again. Go ahead, sir.
Well, no. You started this whole thing saying I don't know anything about boxing. You couldn't name the division Canelo was fighting in. You couldn't name the belt that Canelo was fighting for.
Bro,
you don't know. Oh my God! Yeah, okay.
I don't know where Canelo's fighting at. I don't know about the 168 division. I don't know that Canelo.
Yeah, so
the 2-time. He would be a 2-time undisputed champion at 168.
And
right?
That's all right. Look, I can end. Look,
Go ahead. Sports.
I can.
No, but I can. This is the thing. I'm trying to respect the right side.
Is this guy going to interrupt me every chance? Look, I can. Okay.
Go ahead, young ladies.
Oh man, now you out of order, man. Let the man respond. Let him respond. Go ahead.
Yeah,
no, she won't. She won't.
Hold
on.
No, it ain't on you, bro. It ain't on you. You just put your point out and said, let the man respond. Let him respond. Go ahead, fight.
Yeah,
go ahead, young lady.
My God, bro. Come on, man. You out of order. All right.
I'm letting her speak.
I got it. All right. Well, if that's what we're gonna do. Kazi, you know you my brother. If that's what we gonna do, though, First off, we're gonna give you the drop. Let me give him the drop first, man. I gotta get this motherfucker
Damn.
This is outrageous. This is outrageous.
This is outrageous, Kazu. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, Dub.
I'm letting her speak, bro. Come
Man,
oh my god.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. I got it.
Yes. Okay. I feel like I'm just battling with a retard here. So, Dub, sorry, I want to be respectful on your show, but all this guy's done is throw out insults to me, and every time I go to respond, he jumps in. I said, yes, he's fighting to become 2-time undisputed, but the quality of opponent is what the problem is here. And again, I can explain this very slowly so that a retard can understand. But if your only answer
so
is
he can call me
Canelo,
a retard, but I can't call him a young lady. That's crazy.
Yeah. Again, you said that Canelo.
Bro, yeah, I can't believe grown folks be doing shit like this. These are grown people.
But look,
Hold on.
I'm calling him a young lady respectfully. I'm not disrespecting her. Come on now.
All right, we'll move on. Let's go to the next topic, man. Y'all got it, man. Y'all, I can't believe grown folk can't act grown. I'm just saying, grown people can't be grown. This shit is crazy work, bro.
I'm gonna tell you one thing.
No, you ain't gotta tell me nothing. You ain't gotta tell me nothing. You ain't gotta tell me nothing. Hold on. You ain't gotta tell me nothing.
My bad, bro.
Hold on. You are now. You are.
I'm out of order. My bad.
Well, be quiet. Oh man, we come on to have. Hey man, shout out to everybody tonight, man. We had a great show. We got grown folks who can't be grown. Gonna argue and be petty about shit that don't matter about nothing. Folks across the world don't know each other. Don't know them. Y'all don't know each other. What's the point? This is the fucking internet. We're talking boxing. What are we doing right now? Y'all know how dumb y'all fucking sound? Let that marinate. Last question. I'm gonna pass it around. Damn, fuck Canelo, man. Fuck him. Fuck William Skull. Fuck that whole damn. Fuck all of it. Last question of the night before we shut this thing down. Monster Inoue. He'll be fighting I believe Sunday, right? And he'll be fighting against Cardenas. Correct me if I'm wrong if I say the brother name. Anybody got any thoughts on Monster Inoue versus Cardenas?
Cardenas is not
Inoue. Cardenas gonna get put to sleep fast as fuck. Nah.
I got Monster under 5 on the parlay. I got him knocking him out in 4.5.
So you got the 4th round knockout.
Yep, I put him in the parlay. He got to knock him out in 4.5.
I don't disagree with it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I looked at his resume. He's never fought a 12-round fighter. All his fights has been either 10 rounds or 8 rounds. Inoue should sleep this dude in 5 rounds, 4 rounds.
I don't disagree whatsoever. I think, and if the man maybe he wanna, he don't need no fucking rounds. He's stopping Cardenas. Now I will say this. I think he stopped him in probably the 6th round. That's my opinion. But at the end of the day, all I'm saying is the man has no chance to win the fight, in my personal opinion. He's not a big puncher. For you to be fighting Inoue, you got to get the man attention. You got to keep him up off you. His footwork is subpar. The man getting knocked out. He getting knocked out. I don't even know why he's fighting Cardenas right now. I would prefer to see him. He should be fighting MJ Akhmadaliev, in my personal opinion. That's the fight I want to see. But who am I? Anybody else got on anything on what Monster Inoue has against Cardenas?
Yeah, I can. Cardenas is good in all areas, but his defense isn't good. And to beat Inoue, you need to be fast. You need to be a good counterpuncher, and you need power. And Cardenas has none of those things. I mean, I love Inoue. He's one of my not just favorites now, but favorites ever. He's an all-time great. But this is a cherry pick, and the Akhmadaliev fight is the only real challenge for him. He, even if he makes a mistake like he did against Neri, where he got dropped for the only time ever, Cardenas isn't fast enough, in my opinion, to counter him. So he should win this fight pretty easily, and hopefully the Akhmadaliev fight happens, and that will do good for Inoue's legacy. But this is just it's a stay busy fight.
Crush, what you got on it? Oh, go ahead, Mr. Chairman. Crush.
You said Crush. Go on, Crush.
My bad.
Man, real quick, man. Skull ain't got no damn chance in the world but getting his skull and bones cracked the fuck in half, man. Listen, you can tell me what you want about his resume, this, that, and other. That shit ain't gonna, man. I'm not gonna. I don't even want to see this fight. But for the sake of boxing, I have to watch it. But no disrespect to Mr. Skull, but I don't see him nothing but getting the skull cracked, man. Not bad.
What you got on the Monster Inoue fight?
I like this. Monster Inoue a bad dude, but it's not really too much to say. We ain't giving nobody any too much, or we can give any opponent any much credit that we honestly give them having a chance of beating them. And in this situation, somebody got to make me a knower of what they can do and what they're going to do against Inoue. I don't want to be a believer. I need to be a knower. So I won't know until fight night. So until then, I got Monster doing what he normally doing, fucking them up and getting them out of there like Godzilla going through the damn city and smashing shit. That's just
like
what.
Go ahead, Mr. Chairman.
Yep, it's gonna be just like he said. Like my man, Irod said. Actually, I'll give it like it's been coined since I'm a Lakers fan, man. Ant-Man, Superman, Batman, Inoue in 5, Canelo in 5, and I think that it's gonna be explosive on both ends. It's gonna be people going to sleep. They're gonna be singing Mr. Sandman, and the knockout schneid for Canelo will be over with, and Monster once again will finish somebody off in a spectacular fashion, and build the lore that is behind him. So yeah, I don't think that either have a chance against the other fighter.
Last question for the night, man. Out of all these cards, right? Out of all the fights we have this weekend, I want to talk about the undercards a little bit. You tell me how you want to look at the Devin, Ryan, Teo. Hell, with them being on the undercard, I think that takes the cake. But really talking about Canelo and Monster Inoue, you got Rafael Espinosa on that undercard. You know what I'm saying? I say this respectfully, a nigga who gonna hit you with elbows, and but he put hands on what's my boy name, man? Oh man,
Robeisy Ramirez.
Robeisy, thank y'all.
But elbows on the balls too.
Put elbows all on him. But you also got Polanco on that card. You got Emiliano Vargas on that card as well. Then with Canelo Alvarez, you have the rematch of Jaime Munguia, excuse me, and I can't say the brother name.
Bruno Sirache.
Sirache. There we go. And you also have Efe Ajagba versus Martin Bakole, and you have Badu Jack making his return as well at the cruiserweight division for WBC or defending the WBC title. Which undercard do y'all like better in this situation?
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I like the one tomorrow better because even though it's a bit weird to say Devin and Teo are both on the undercard, they are. So I like that undercard well. I mean, I'm somewhat intrigued to see Munguia try and avenge his loss to Suarez because his career is definitely on the line. So that is intriguing. and Bacoli at Jagborough is going to be fireworks. So that one's really good. I think they've done a good job with the undercard. I think there's some good fights. I think Rafael Espinosa, I'm a fan of the guy, but these I was hoping that
Hey, real quick, fight. Say his name again.
Rafael Espinosa.
Rafael. Go ahead.
Sorry, did I?
No. You good. I'm just you New Zealand, and we're gonna say Rafael Espinosa. I believe you said Rafael, which
I
is
did.
fine. I ain't got no problem with it. I just
Rafael,
I love the difference. I love the difference.
Yeah, Rafael Espinosa. Yeah, he's always in fun fights, so I look forward to it. But Edward Vasquez is not really going to challenge him, so or maybe he will, but he's not going to beat him. So I just want to see I just hope to see these champions fight each other because the division is stacked. And also, before I go, Dub, I apologize for being rude earlier.
No, you good. Don't worry about that. Y'all good. Right. Never apologies. Never needed. Never needed.
All right, man.
And say that respectfully. Let me get Hot Rod. Same question as far as these undercards go. What you looking forward to seeing?
To be honest, the fight I was looking forward to seeing, something happened. I really was looking forward to seeing that Ryan Rizeki versus Badu Jack. Ryan Rizeki could fight, but I guess he had to pull out or something. I don't know what happened. I was really looking forward to that fight, but I'm not really interested. Only fight I'm really interested in as far as undercard is to see what Vargas do. And for that Martin Bacoli and the Jogba fight, that's really all I'm interested in,
Yeah, you betting on him?
Yeah, I got Bacoli on the parlay under 8.5.
Okay, I ain't mad at that. Damn, oh man, FL Jogba, the man got a great jab. He long. I got to see what type of shape Bacoli is in, man. That's really what it's going to come down to. What type of shape he in.
I think people should not go off that last fight. That was a last minute replacement, and if you was in that man's shoes, you would have took the fight for life changing money.
Facts. I would have took it.
Yeah.
That was life changing money for him. So I don't think we should judge him off of that fight. I think you should go off what he did before. What he did to Jared Anderson and what he did before fighting Jared Anderson. And I just think he's a better fighter than Bacoli. I mean, I'm sorry, a better fighter than a Jogba.
Okay. You got it by slot. You said what you said, 6 round?
Under 8.5.
Under 8.5. Okay. I ain't mad at it. Go ahead, fight.
Yeah, I'll just say on that fight. I mean, that's aside from the card this week tomorrow. So Teo and Haney fighting. It's the undercard I fight I'm most intrigued to see. Ajagba, even though Ajagba's basic, he's going to challenge Martin Bacoli more than Jared Anderson and Tony Yoka did, because to beat Bacoli, you need to either be a slick boxer with power like Michael Hunter and Joseph Parker, or you just need to be as big as he is and physical. And Ajagba is both of those things. So this fight, Bacoli should win, and I hope he does win because he saved the day against Parker. But it's going to be a fun fight. And also with Devin Haney, if he's half, because he's on the undercard as well, if he's half as good as what he normally is, he should beat Ramirez without too much trouble, because Ramirez is kind of made for Haney. But because he's coming back from a very tough fight against Garcia, and Ramirez is going to be there for 12 rounds, we'll see if he can pitch a shutout, or maybe he gets clipped like he did against Linares.
Amazing. I ain't mad at it. Crush, what you got on it?
Not much, man. I just can't wait to see these fights tomorrow, but later, man. On to the next, man. But I got the A-side. Being victorious, maybe an upset overall. Maybe it's a slight chance, and all of us more so agree that The only upset would really be is Ryan Rolly. So that's where I'm at. But I'm looking forward to be entertaining card and giving us something to talk about. So till then, put y'all bets and y'all predictions, whatever. We're gonna find out in some hours what we've been talking about, the build-ups and the breakdowns and analyzing everything, who was spot on and who wasn't. But at the end of the day, boxing wins on that. So that's what I got on it.
I ain't mad at it. I appreciate all of y'all pulling up tonight. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing 5-hour shows no more. We trying to keep them 2:30 to 3 hours as far as the open panel go. So we should be down tomorrow. We will be live for the fights. You know what I'm saying? We will call all the fights. We'll be live tomorrow. We'll be live Saturday. We will be live Sunday as well. And so I appreciate everybody pulling up, man. Hot Rod, hit me up. Hey, Dub Brightside on Twitter as well. Hit me up because I gotta get an understanding of your gambling horse racing scenario. You gotta hit me up and break it down for me so it makes sense. And so, but yeah, Dub Brightside on Twitter, my brother.
I'm gonna follow you. Shit. You just gotta hit me when you free so we can do like a Zoom call or StreamYard so I could show you and break it down to you.
I got you. Hey, hit me on Twitter and we'll chop it up from there.
I bet.
All right, that's a bet. Hey man, appreciate all of y'all pulling up. Like I said, we will be live tomorrow, Sunday or Saturday and Sunday, covering the fights, talking about it. And hey, if you love boxing, pull up. The panel will be open, and anybody and everybody is welcome as long as you're in order. When you get out of order, now I'm gonna have to just talk to you like my grandma used to talk to me. I don't want to do that. Hey, who am I? So, but man, much love and respect. Appreciate y'all. We had my brother Fight up here. You know what I'm saying? Once again, straight out of New Zealand. We had my brother Hot Rod up here from Cali. We had my brother Crush from Philly in the building. You know what I'm saying? And then we had all the other panel members. So man, much love, much respect. Appreciate y'all. I got to tell y'all this, though. I do have to tell y'all this. And every time you hear Lakers, I'm just going to be honest. I want you to hear Ryan. Okay? That's all I'm trying to tell you. When they say Lakers, hear Ryan Garcia.
Lakers in 5. 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 It don't matter. Divorce court, child support, Lou Dort. Lakers in 5. OKC, KFC, UFC. Lakers in 5. It doesn't matter. Chris Paul, Jake Paul, Logan Paul. Lakers in 5. Serge Ibaka, Chewbacca, Waka Flocka. Lakers in 5. Tyler Hero, superhero, guitar hero. Lakers in 5. You can have hard, you can have a par, you can get a garden. Lakers in 5. White side, back side, sunny side. Lakers in 5. Phoenix Sun, Capri Sun, the sun about to set. Lakers in 5. 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 Who you gonna put on Luka?
And because I forgot to say this, my brother Big Dog Willie pulled up on us tonight. You know what I'm saying? So we got to give Big Dog the drop as always.
What happened? I just got my hair done 2 days ago and she put grease in my shit. So the shit was like, like when you sweating and things like that and the grease come in my face, it burnt my eyes type shit. Damn, why y'all booing like I'm saying bullshit? Like this is real facts. Come on, man. I just got my hair done 2 days ago.
Swing the women's gone.
I just got my hair done 2 days ago. I just got my hair done. And she put grease in my shit. I just got my hair done 2 days ago. I just got my hair done. I just got my hair done. I just got my hair done 2 days ago. I just got my hair done. And she put grease in my shit. I just got my hair done. 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 Why y'all booing like I'm saying bullshit? Like this is real facts. Like this is real facts. Why y'all booing like I'm saying bullshit? Like this is real facts. It burnt my eyes. Like this is real facts. I just got my hair done 2 days ago. just got my hair done 2 days ago.
My goodness.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Hey, and the last thing I gotta tell y'all, when we're around here, man, we try our best to tell the truth. Hey, shout out to my brother Just Do, the most unbiased individual I know in boxing. I'm gonna tell you a bit more biased than he is. But one thing you're not gonna do is
I try my best to tell the truth. People don't like my style, how I talk, my delivery, but you ain't catching me in half truth and lies.
You ain't catching me in half truths and lies, man. So, man, appreciate everybody pulling up. Another great show. Like I said, we will be live Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Monday, conspiracies. We'll be back with all of that. Shout out to my brother Fight. Shout out to New Zealand, man. Much love and respect to everything y'all got going on over there, my brother. And so, shout out to the OG Crush, the master of ceremonies, and we out of here, man.
You can't fight the power of Gervonta Tank Davis. What a scintillating display. Well, you question Deontay Wilder's power. The proof is in the banana pudding as he just turned the lights out.
Cool boy Steph Stephen Fulton Jr.
The Ennis Express is a runaway train.
Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, here is the skilled, the highly regarded Devin Rodriguez.